East Age to Harker Bay? Toronto Johnson? I called for a mortgage court on brother Toronto Johnson. And anybody who's riding with him with this scandal with these videos of me and my wife frauding the people. I never saw my brothers and sisters serving these packages when I was with Daweed Ali and them and Taj and them used to come to Chicago.
I laid them old boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. Sleepwalking, they keep talking. I probably catch a charge and I don't care what any say. Yeah, I'm the people's grand chief, and the people's grand chief ain't seen a man I can't beat. Only the gods is my equal. You mortals, you just my sequel. You just my sequel. What the 85ers? Dip divers? Trying to symbolize us? You already dead. Who done got up in your head? Rent free. You wanna know who sent me? Who sent you? Leg, head. I tried to pull you out the bed, but you got up all groggy. Started talking real crazy, eyes foggy. Couldn't see through the fog. Then I had to bring the dogs, barking all up in your ear, acting like you don't care. Oh, you don't care? Like you don't preserve life. Oh yeah, and you really don't care, right? Oh, you don't care, right? Well, we gon' really check that, bet that, respect that. Since you said you ain't scared to die. I laid them young boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. I laid them old boys to rest. They was sleepwalking anyway. I'm the people's grand chief. I ain't seen a man I can't beat. I laid them young boys to rest. They was sleepwalking anyway. I would take you on any day. Michigan, New York, Cali, where you at? What you thought? From that town to Baltimore, everybody on the road is all raw. They ready, choppers. I don't really think you want the problem. Hold up, wake the thought up. Back to a law, leg, head. I try to get him out the bed, sleepwalking anyway. Sleepwalking anyway. Wake up, keep talking. Sleepwalking anyway. Wake up. I don't care what any say. Nobody. I'm the people's grand sheep, and the people's grand sheep. I ain't seen a man I can't beat. Never. You mortals, you just my sequel. You mortals, you just my sequel. Only equals is the gods. You mortals, that's my sequel.
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
I see dead people.
Harker Bay.
Hey, I see dead people. I lay them old boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway.
Press 7.
I never saw my brothers and sisters serving these packages when I was with
I
Daweed
lay
Ali.
them young boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. Hey, people's grand sheep. I ain't never met a man that I can't beat. No.
Check 1, check 1.
The gods is my only equal. That's it. You mortals, you just my sequel. That's it.
I called for a mortgage court on brother Toronto Johnson. And anybody who's riding with him with this scandal or with these videos of me and my wife frauding the people.
Check. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, I'm the summer, you too. Press 7.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember.
Oh my goodness. I'm the talk of YouTube. Mama, look, no hands. What's up, Jabbar Muhammad? Assalamu alaikum. You know how the brothers of the Nation of Islam do it. Assalamu alaikum. They put a whole bunch of emphasis on that demonstration. That's right. What's up, Jabbar? Dr. Queen. We got Dr. Queen's America in the building. Yeah. We got professors, doctors. I'm just the Archibald today. What's up, Dakota Strange? Make sure y'all hear me, fam. We got a special one tonight. I ain't know that Hey, Javon, you know how they do? Y'all got the most disciplined greeting if you are from the nation. If you're not, the Nation of Islam got the most disciplined greeting in the community. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Shout out to Ben X. Shout out to my brother Ben X. Assalamu alaikum, sir. I can't stop saying. I'm just goofy, man. I'm sorry. I apologize. What up, Kush African? What you got for me? What you got for me, Kush? What you got for me? Come on now. We running late, but we got to start the show. I got to talk so I can get y'all up in here, but what you got for me, Kush? Ask me what you want. Give me some more. I want to thank y'all for entertaining the class last night on the Moorish Science Temple of America. But today, we back punching the clock. Today, there's a story that came across my desk concerning our brother Rich. Professor Griff used to be on his show. Let me on. Can you be real quick, though? Can you be real quick, Kush? Because I got a guest coming in now. I got a guest coming in that I'm trying to let everybody come on in, but I got a guest coming in that that's ready to rock and roll now. So you got to let me know. Okay, I'm going to let Kush come in. Don't nobody hit this. Let me let my brother Kush come in real quick. Now, and if you talk crazy, Kush, you know what I'm going to do. I'm a scimitar you. I'm a scimitar you, then retire. That's me saying I'm the talk of YouTube. That's what she said to me. That's what she said to me. Let me see. Oh, they say grand thief to Hawker Bay. Let me show you. Grand thief to Hawker Bay stealing copper from houses. Ooh. Is that what they say, sis? I steal copper from houses. Hey, sis. These people crazy. That's what I do. When I ain't on YouTube, I steal copper from houses. Go figure. Oh, that's my brother Kush. That's my brother Kush. Black Lives Matter, brother. What you got, Kush? Where you at? You freezing on me. Kush is always in that alley with that bad internet. I mean,
come on, can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're breaking up, Kush. I think your reception is on that OG Kush.
I just want to say, I just want to say this right here. I want to say by brother from 360 brother Rich, right?
Right.
I was gonna say this about him. Professor Griff always goes on that show. Professor Griff wrote a book a few years ago talking about the Illuminati. The Illuminati was disbanded in 1771. But Professor Griff still talking about it. It exists. Now that's a
man. He just dropped out. I think he was about to talk about brother Rich. We bring my guests in a minute, so let him finish. Go ahead, Kush.
I was gonna say the Illuminati don't exist no more, but you got Professor Griff going on the rich stuff, talking about stuff. Like that. We got whole Professor Griff accountable too if he's talking about that Illuminati stuff.
Oh, I got you. So you saying that he talking about that Illuminati stuff going on, brother Rich, trying to capitalize off the Illuminati conversation, and brother Rich endorsing it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And I know your guest about to come on, so I'm gonna leave, but I was just gonna say Professor Griff, he need to stop with that Illuminati because it don't no longer exist. But he's still talking about it exists and everything.
Hey,
So
but I
they
ain't gonna
gotta
let y'all.
cease.
I ain't gonna let y'all gang up on Brother Rich y'all here tonight. Now, because we're gonna let my guests lay it out for us before we make a decision. But y'all can't be ganging up on Brother Rich tonight. We gotta hear the case. Kush, you might have to come back and give me the case that the Illuminati is dead, but you can't have some internet connection that's on that OG Kush, because you sound like you about to do the electric boogie.
All right, brother. All right.
He said, all right, brother. Shout out to my brother Kush. Thank you, Kush. Thanks, Kush, for tuning in. Shout out to my brother, my main man, Angel Snupnup. He gonna be a regular fixture on here, but let's get the show started, fam. Y'all ready?
I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember.
Y'all
I be
already
that
know
more
what it
you
is.
gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my
If you
number.
a friend of the Moors, then you's a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains. My sister say that I'm the talk of the internet. My sister Yasmin said that I'm the talk of the internet. Look, Mom, no hands. We're going to have a good one tonight, fam. I'm glad y'all tuned in. I hope everybody shared this real quick. With that being said, I ain't going to hold you. I'm gonna do like OC Less Than Great do. I ain't going to hold you. I ain't going to hold you. Y'all remember OC the Great? Anybody remember OC the Great? He always squinch his eyes up. Anybody? And he said, I ain't gonna hold you. That's how he be looking. He be looking like. OC the Great think he LL Fool J. Shout out to OC the Great. I like what he doing over there. He switched it up, but every time I turn around, he got to promote Grandmaster J. Like he ain't realized Grandmaster J is a fraud yet. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. You know what I'm saying? Dynamite every single time. So look, we caught him slipping. We caught him slipping. His name is Mike Wright. We caught him slipping. Look at him. Caught him slipping. Hey, Mike. We live.
We live?
Can you hear me?
We live. What's good? What's good? I can hear you.
I sound better?
You sound crystal clear.
Yeah, we had a little technical difficulties before, right? But we got it rocking right now. So let me allow my guest to introduce himself now. Let me say this. First of all, I do not endorse anything until we have the evidence. So on the flyer, hold up, Mike. Let me show you the flyer if you haven't seen it. Because I made my flyer. Brother Mike had no parts in making this flyer. But I will say I wanted the flyer to reflect what's going on in this conversation. And this flyer, basically, I'm about to pull it up right now. This flyer basically is telling my story that I want to share with y'all. Hold up. That's stop. So where you at? Where you at? There it is. So my flyer, the story that I want to say to y'all from my perspective is Brother Rich say it ain't so. Bro said you scammed him.
Say what ain't so.
Hold on. Let me do it one more time. Let me read it one more time for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it up for you. All right, here you go. You say what ain't so? You must didn't read the fly. There you go. Right there. Brother Rich, say it ain't so. Bro claim you scammed him. And the reason why I say,
that's how my mom used to say it.
And the reason why I say Bro Rich, say it ain't so, because we're going to have the Moorish World TV citizens decide tonight if you have been scammed or not.
Oh, I appreciate that.
The Moorish World TV citizens will be the ones to decide. So, family, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to sit back and listen to this brother's story? Anybody? First of all, anybody in the audience, press 7 if you are familiar with Black Magik 363. Anybody? Anybody? Let me see how many people familiar. Y'all familiar with Brother Rich? Brother Rich been putting in some work over there now. So you can't go up against Brother Rich with no foolishness now. All right. So okay, we got a few people familiar with Brother Rich. All right. And now, are y'all willing to participate and make a determination if Mike Wright was scammed by Bro Rich by what he present to you?
Some people might know me as the Copper Child, Mike L.
No, you got a chance. You got a chance to tell people who you are. This is my show, Mike. Let me handle this. You're going to introduce yourself. You're going to have the whole floor in like 2 seconds. Let me talk to the citizens first. Can I talk to the citizens?
Yes, sir, Grand Sheik.
I'm talking to the citizens. No, I'm just messing with you, Mike. So, Christian news and interviews. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I just like say that. I mess with my mother when I do that too. But she said, we are the jury. All right. Everybody
I appreciate you, jury.
They coming in. So before we get started, let me allow my guests to come on through. Mike Wright. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? And how did you end up on Moorish World TV? Talk to me.
All right.
So start with where are you from?
I'm from Manhattan.
Uh-oh. You know, Brooklyn keeps on taking it. What do Manhattan keep on doing?
Well, we make it.
Huh?
We make it.
Is that what the song say?
Yeah, that's how I sing the song. Because I keep on making the crowns.
But
because I keep on making the crowns.
Brooklyn keep on.
Don't say we faking it. We ain't faking
I didn't say that, but I said that's what the song said.
See, how the song go, I don't hear that part.
No, I'm just messing with you, man. We like to have fun over here. But so you're from Manhattan, and what do you do and what brings you to Moorish World TV? I see you got a lot of figurines or figures in the back, whatever that is. Maybe you can explain that to us. But what do you do?
First off, I'm a skateboarder. That's what I do.
Right.
I'm gonna show you all an antique.
Huh?
I'll show you an antique.
No, I'm trying to get to know you first.
I'm just gonna help you know me.
Yeah, you're a skateboarder. I got that part.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. This right here is Honey Magazine, right? Everybody see that? Let's get can we see some 7s? I just always wanted to say that. Can we see some 7s in the live stream?
You gotta say something worthy of a 7. What you doing?
Here we go. A perfect 10. Beyonce. Honey Magazine. What do I do? I'm a professional skateboarder since back in the day. This is an article that I had in Honey Magazine with Harold Hunter and Mitzi. That's me next to the young lady. And it was a whole article. Actually, I cut some of these pages out. I have more pages in here. But this is the issue. This was the last issue that Honey. Well, I'm right there. What you laughing at?
I'm laughing at reality check. Reality check. He said, TF is he talking about?
You asked me who I am, right?
Yeah, but
you asked me what I do, right?
I got you.
So I'm a skateboarder.
You a skateboarder.
I'm in magazines with Beyonce on the cover of it.
You're not in there with Beyonce. You in a magazine where she's on the cover. I'm just messaging.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
I'm in a magazine with Beyonce.
Hey,
listen, the only one that Beyonce talked to outside of Jay is me. And
no, listen. I watched Jay-Z perform standing right next to Beyonce because I went on tour with Jay-Z. All right, back in the day with Hoobastank. What was it? 311, NERD, the Neptunes, Pharrell, everything. Right. It was a skateboard Sprite Liquid Mix tour. That's what it was called. So I was also in the Source magazine.
Right.
So, like, I ripped the pages out, but you can find the issue. I'm definitely in this magazine. I got one more for you. This is a professional skateboard magazine. Let me see. I think this one you can see me pretty good in this one. Or if I don't know if I chopped the pages out. I might have cut the pages out. Yeah, I chopped the pages out. But that's what I do. If you look on my IG and you look on my my Instagram, I mean my YouTube, you can see all of that. And if I was a little bit more prepared, I got a whole big portfolio of magazine clippings, double spreads, all of that. I used to model for academics, had billboards all around the city. And I do motion. I got a YouTube channel. Okay, I do action figure photography. I'm really into the action figure photography. Feel like I'm drowning here. Am I losing the audience? Am I losing?
No, you good. You good. We waiting up. We getting to know you, brother. Mike is known in the skateboard community. Somebody says.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I'm known. Yeah, wait. So I'm somebody before the conscious community. So this is my action figure photography. Okay. So these photos, if you want to buy any of these photos and hang them up in your crib, you know, I do as big as you want it. So I could put this on the whole wall for you. You see what I'm saying? So see? So that's what I do. I make music videos with the action figures. So like back in the day, you have Gumby and you see Gumby move around. That's called stop motion. So I take the action figures and I do stop motion animation with the action figures. And of course, you know, I make the crowns. So here goes a few pictures of some crowns that I make featuring characters from the Black Panther. That's Claw. That's Claw. That's a Wakanda crown. See, these are the pictures that I take.
Gotcha.
I'm really in. See, so this is why I have all these action figures behind me. You see.
Gotcha. Yeah, you did that real nice. You summed that up real nice. Copper Child summed that up real nice.
And I also snowboard, skateboard. I manufacture skateboards. One second, hold on.
Mississippi and connect. Told you wasn't black. Prove it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave.
These are my signature skateboards. So I make and sell skateboards. These are my signature boards right here. And I also have a signature hoodie, t-shirt, hoodie.
Brother, you need a skateboard shop in New York. You killing it.
I'm actually in the mall. I'm in a, you know, and I'm in a few From time to time, I'm in a few skateboard stores. So, you know, and let me show you a skateboard clip so you can see that I can actually ride. Let's see. All right, this is just a little clip. Y'all gotta check out my IG. It's ISKATENY. Play that again. So that's a little, you know, little bit of a little skateboard clip for you to see.
So primarily you into skateboarding and you into being creative. But what brings you to Moorish World TV though? Because the title is, as I said before, the title is that bruh said Rich scammed him.
Yeah, it's brother Rich from scamming is the reason why I'm here.
Brother Rich
from
scamming.
So. Are we still connected? I was just trying to show that clip. It's Brother Rich from scamming. That's the reason why I'm here.
Why you say Brother Rich from scamming? How does that work?
Because I don't think he's rich, but he's made money from scamming.
Oh, Brother Rich from scamming. It's like a sentence.
Yeah, somebody typed that in one day when I made a video exposing the truth about how he scammed me out of my money. Somebody typed that in, Brother Rich from scamming. And I forgot who it was, but that I didn't make that up. Somebody typed that in the comment section.
How did you first? Let's get straight to it. Like I like somebody to say it ain't so now, because I don't know Rich for scamming, but I will say no. Hold up. I don't know Rich for scamming. His name never came across my desk about scamming, but I will say his name has came across my desk for endorsing scammers, but not him scamming himself.
But don't you know birds of a feather flock together?
I mean, if I'm interviewing a scammer,
no, I know. I'm with you.
Yeah. So if I'm interviewing a scammer, I ain't flocking with him. So if he interviewing somebody, that's different. I mean, but then if he rocking and flocking, then that's another difference too. But how did you first get involved with Rich before we even get to what you say he scammed you out of, or what happened with that?
How did I ever meet him, or how did I start advertising, or what?
No, how did you meet him?
I don't remember exactly how I met him, but I know that we used to, I used to work out in Brooklyn at one time on the street, and I used to see him with his table set up years ago when he used to work out there. I used to have storage, and I used to have to pass his table to get to my storage. And then I just see him about, I've always supported his events. Whenever he has an event, I support by being a vendor there. So that means I got to pay. So that's automatic money, you know what I'm saying, that he gets just from me vending there. So every event that he had, I try to be there, and not just to support him, but to make money for myself. You see what I'm saying? Right. But in the process, I'm supporting him and his platform and what he does.
Yeah, I got you. So one of the things you did wherever he was doing something, you actually came in as a vendor, or did you frequent a lot of different spots to be a vendor, or specifically?
Oh, I did a lot of spots, not just him.
Right.
So I do a lot of different venues.
So when you were vending with Brother Rich, and today is 2022, when did you first start vending with him?
I don't remember exactly, but I could say definitely, definitely more than maybe 2 years, 3 years.
So back then, just to bring in some clarification to it, back then, 2 years or 3 years, did you have any indication that he had the scamming gene, if you will?
Yeah.
Then you did 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Give me a scenario.
just the amount of disrespect that he has for me when he talks to me and deals with me. You know, it's usually like manipulative in nature.
No, I'm saying like 2
Usually
years ago.
belittling.
2 years
I'm
ago.
telling you, manipulative in nature, belittling, insulting. Those are all traits of a scammer. They belittle you, they insult you, they're narcissistic, and they're manipulative.
Today we in 2022, and you said you seen that in maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Why would you continue to do business with them?
Okay, good question. Many people from the conscious community get on his platform and wear the crowns that I create. Many people. Am I right about that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's creating a market for me. Whether I like Rich, whether I like his personality, whether I like his platform or not, there's a market being created for me on his platform by the simple fact that people get on there and they wear the crowns in front of his audience. So whether I like him or not, me as a businessman, I see a demographic that I could tap into.
Right. I feel you. I'm just looking at, you know, if one would disrespect me and one would talk down to me, belittle me, I would actually, personally, me, I can't tell you how to do your business. I would actually ask the guy or sister who's wearing my crown to always give me a drop in public, and I'll take off a few dollars. I don't think I would do business with somebody that disrespect me.
Now, if you've ever seen anybody, well, listen, most people who wear the crowns, I ask them to give me a drop.
Right.
I ask them to say my name correctly. I ask them to let people know my online store, my social media plugs, and all of that, right? Free crown giveaway. If anybody can find anybody that ever wore a crown, say my name correctly. My name is the Copper Child Mike L. Say my name correctly. Say my social media plugs correctly. Because if you don't say my name correctly, that's not me. If you don't say my social media correctly, that's not me. So tonight I'm saying to your audience, if you could find 2 clips, because there's hundreds of clips of everybody wearing my crown. So all I need is 2 from one person saying my name correctly and my social media plugs correctly. Just hit me up on my IG in the inbox, send me the videos, and I'll send you a free crown. So to answer your question is, I've asked people to give me a plug. I've asked people to say my name correctly, and they rarely, if ever, do it, so much to the point that I just haven't come across that myself. Like, I haven't seen it. I've seen it once, but no, I haven't seen it, because they don't say my name correctly, and they don't say my social media plug correctly. So that's not me. If you say,
let me say this, I want to say this to everybody before anybody get into it. I actually, because I think these crowns are worth what he charges for them, and I think talking about these crowns are advertisement. May the Alchemist just mentioned she need one to fit her dreads under. So I actually charged Mike an advertising fee to be on this platform. But what I will say is that I will not be biased because he paid an advertising fee. And so I'm going to ask him the hard questions.
Please do.
I'm going to ask him the hard questions because these crowns are definitely worth the money. I will endorse the crown. The reason why I will endorse the crown, Mike probably don't know, but I met him in New York. Oh, yeah, you remember. You met me in New York. You know what I'm saying? You met me in New York on 125th. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, on 125th.
You're the more that I could remember, so how could I forget?
Indeed. And so Mike actually mailed me a crown, and the quality is there. So I can endorse the crown. I can endorse the crown when it comes to quality. But now what I can't endorse at this time is you saying Rich is a scammer. No one has ever said Rich is a scammer. Now, Hold up.
I've just been waiting. This is light work for me to prove it.
1 second. 1 second. You say that Rich is a scammer because he showed signs of being a scammer because he's disrespectful. He talks down, and basically he's a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you continue to work with him though.
Yes.
And
correct.
here in 2022, I guess this happened in 2021. Or when did it first happen and what was the scam?
Okay. If you ask me, anytime I paid him for advertisement and he didn't show my flyer and he didn't put my link in the description, that's a scam.
So let me ask you, the first time that you paid him, so basically you paid him for advertisement and he did not advertise outside. I would imagine I seen him wearing a hat plenty of times. Oh,
The Crown,
I'm
you mean?
sorry, the Crown. See, family, again, there is no way.
I can't believe it.
There is no world. There is no way in the world that we should be describing this as a hat. So my apologies for that. It's definitely not a hat. What I got on is a hat. What he got on is a crown. So I humbly apologize for that. But I see him wearing the crown. I haven't seen him in the last, since I went over there and looked, and I like.
Not after September, I don't think.
Right. And so someone
Not
says,
after I told the truth.
someone says, I've never seen Brother Rich as a narcissist. And I must say the same thing.
You want to see it tonight?
I've never seen him as that either. I'm not saying that he's not that, but brother, you got a tall glass to fill when you talk about Rich. Rich has some standing of integrity in the community. So
what? Integra who?
He has some integral standing in the digital conscious community. I'm telling you. Because no one ever said this about Rich. I mean, we had Dr. quote unquote Dr. Inky saying Rich was soft and all of these type of things, and I don't know why. And I think Inky was mad because he wouldn't let him get on his platform. But other than that, I've never heard much about Brother Rich being a scammer or being I know he had people on his platform that could be considered scammers, but not him. So give us the first scam. And you say that he charged you, but he didn't advertise. What exactly happened? Give us the story.
All right, there's many times where he's supposed to show my flyer because I pay him to advertise for me. And he does not show the flyer. So that's a scam. There's many times he's supposed to put my link in the description as well as show the flyer. He doesn't do neither nor. That's a scam. This is light work. Is this the part where I'm supposed to prove where he's a scammer?
No, not yet. I want to try to underscore that, because now you're going to have the floor and you're going to have you got a tall glass, Mike. You got a tall glass. How many times, if you don't mind me asking, somebody asked how much he charged?
Once is too much. I'll answer the question. Once is too much.
Did it happen more than once?
Yes.
All right. Somebody asked.
I mean, if it's deliberate, once is too much. If it's a mistake, you understand? A mistake is different.
Rashida Terry says, how much did he charge you? It's the
$150 every month.
Okay, and Rashida
that's
says,
a good price. That's a good price. And
Rashida said it's a breach of contract, not a scam. Would you agree with that?
By definition, that's a scam.
Okay. Well, what we going to do, family? Here we go. Shy Baines, how you doing? How you doing? Big Ma, how you doing? Here we go. We're gonna leave.
Who said that? Who said that?
What?
What lady said that?
Said what?
Some lady said it's a breach of contract, not a scam.
Oh, Rashida.
So look, I want you to acknowledge that I'm teaching the people tonight, because
there we go.
My channel is about education. It's about edutainment. So I don't just, look, I teach about crystals. I teach about health and nutrition. I have recipes on there, vegan recipes. live food recipes. I teach critical thinking, and I use Brother Rich as the subject, as the example, and I just dissect his narcissism, and you can really learn from what I do on the channel.
Right. So basically, before I go to your channel, I'm going to yield the floor to you, and you give to us. In fact, let me see if I can move out the way.
I think it's funny how I keep looking in the camera because I'm not used to the lens, so I keep going. I keep looking at the camera. Funny. That's funny. I'm on my laptop.
So, 1 second. I'm trying to get you in. All right. So I'm going to yield the floor to you, and you can start from anywhere you want to start from and give us the breakdown of the scam. And Rashida says it's a breach of contract, not a scam. But let Rashida know what it is. The floor is yours, brother. How did this happen?
All right, cool. So what I like to do is I don't like to make things up, because me calling Brother Rich from scamming a scammer, that's serious, right? And it's nothing to play with. So I got to make sure I'm telling the people the truth. So I just go to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and it says scam, scammer, one who perpetrates a scam, a person who commits or participates in fraudulent scheme or operation. And a fraudulent scheme or operation. Okay. So then we have to look up the word fraudulent. Wouldn't that make sense? Okay, so fraudulent. Now let's just look up fraud. Let's just look up fraud. Okay, intentional provision of truth in order to induce another to part with something of value or to surrender legal right. A person who is not what he or she pretends to be. Okay, he or she pretends to be. Okay, let's go and let's go with this. Let's go with intentional perversion of the truth in order to induce another to part with something of value. So he got on the camera, he said, I'm gonna put your link in the description. I'm gonna show you a flyer, right? And in turn, I parted with my money because I thought he was gonna do that. You understand? Does that make sense? Did I prove my point already? I think I did.
I'm just reading the comment sections right now. Go ahead, brother. You good?
What are they saying? I can't see.
I got you.
Yeah, you got me.
No, a breach of contract comes from fraud when make a false representation of the material.
So then we gotta look up. Let's look up scammer. SCA. Okay. I mean, look, I really don't. All right, here, I'm gonna read up one more. Here we go. This is it. Are we still together? Yo, Tark.
I gave you the floor. Go ahead. You good.
All right, so look. The definition of a scam: a fraudulent or deceptive act or operation. Okay. So when Brother Rich from Scamming says, I'll put your link in the description, that's deceptive. When he says, I'll show you a flyer, and he doesn't do it, that's deceptive. I'm done. Look, I'm just going to go with that. A fraudulent or deceptive act or operation. So when he says, Mike, I'm going to put your link in the description, and he doesn't do it, that's deceptive. When he says, Mike, I'm going to show you a flyer, and he doesn't do it, that's deceptive. That's it. I'm done with explaining it because
let me ask you, Mike, did you ever get
over explain?
Have you ever gotten a written agreement with him, a contract, or was it just a word of mouth handshake And
No, never got a written agreement.
Suppose Rich come on the show. Suppose Rich reach out to me and say, "Now, Tioga Bay, I consider you to be a fair guy," which I do allow people to come on my show and respond. Suppose Brother Rich came on the show and said, not saying that he will, but suppose he came on the show and said, "Man, listen, I told him that I would wear his hat. I've been wearing his hat, and that's all."
Well, crown.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, crown. God dang it, man. I'm
trying to sell these crowns. That's why we got to call them crowns.
Yeah, I'm about to pay you.
And when they look at the price, it was cost that of a crown. Keep going though.
Yeah. So he comes on here and said, "Listen, I told this brother I'm going to wear the crown, and I wore the crown. That's it. That's all." What would you say to that?
I would say I don't think he would say that because that's not the truth. I don't.
But hold up. Listen to what you just said. You said that he's a scammer, but then you just come back and say you don't think he would say that.
But on your show, but listen what I'm saying. If you invite him on your show, I don't know if he would lie in front of your audience like that. See, that's my problem. You know, I'm not perfect.
Yeah, because if
maybe I think too highly of him.
You still think highly of him?
I just said that I don't think he would lie in front of your audience. And then I said, maybe I think too highly of him. So that doesn't mean I think highly of him. It means too, as in TOO, as in too highly of him.
Oh.
Not highly. Meaning like, I could think that he's this low and just think that he's that much higher.
I got you. So how many times have you paid him and he failed to advertise besides wearing the crown?
I don't even keep track because there's so many.
You was just throwing the bread at like that?
Yeah.
Making it rain on Rich.
No. It's called everybody's on his platform wearing my crowns. And if it's hit or miss, maybe I'll make some money.
But what I'm saying is, if you pay him one time, and
let me say this. Let me stop all of that. The name of the game for him, from his perspective, is to get me so frustrated that I take my money and go home and don't advertise with him. That's what he wants. So there's no need for all of that other nonsense. Look, let me tell you, his intention is to frustrate me.
So let me tell you something. Like on my show, I say to you, send me a picture, send me something that I can show the people. Bam. There you go. You understand what I'm saying? There you go. I have no problem with that.
It's easy to do.
So what I'm saying is, how is it that let me read it to you. The connection is conscious. The crystals are black. This is a crown. Please don't call it no cap. I like that. All crowns, no cap. I like that. That's very creative, very creative. But what I'm saying is,
well, that's why, because you see how good that is. He doesn't want the people.
But hold up. Let me finish. If the first time he didn't do something this simple that I just did, why would you pay him a second time?
The answer is going to be the same as the first time I answered you.
What'd you say?
His intention, and I understand this is for the audience, his intention is to get me so frustrated that I take my money and go home. So look, if I want to be a basketball player, right? And I know that if I just get some practice, I could be the best ball player ever. But when I go to the basketball courts, if I let the bullies bully me out of playing, then I'll never get good. So I got to get in the game.
So, but what I'm saying is,
so in order to get in the game, I got to pay for that advertisement. So he's trying to frustrate me. Like, yo, I'm not going to do anything.
I'm going to try to frustrate you, see how much I can get up out you.
Go ahead.
I ain't going to do nothing. It costs $125 to come on Bush World TV. I ain't advertising nothing.
The price went up already, audience.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just keep frustrating until you get tired of giving me money. Then that ain't no scam, because you're gonna keep giving me the money.
Oh, you saying that's a well? I understand.
I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't.
No, I would. I would.
What?
The reason why
No, I wouldn't do that because I actually think that you have a good product. You know what I'm saying?
that's the thing.
And I
Look.
wouldn't do that because I believe that the
Oh
universe
yeah, you wouldn't
pays
do
you
that
back.
too.
And I believe that the universe pays you back from when you're crooked. You know what I'm saying? When you're crooked, it pays you back. I mean, so just move right and move righteously and all will work itself out. But you still didn't answer the question now. But I think what you're trying to say is that you paid and kept paying because you wanted to be in the you was hoping for the best. Is that what you was hoping that he ultimately would give you that strong advertisement to take you over the top? Is that it?
I needed to be seen. I needed my flyer to be shown on his platform because.
But what I'm saying is, you was giving him money after money that you didn't even forgot how much, but the flyer was never shown.
It was just iffy. It was sometimes he would do it. Sometimes he wouldn't. To me, if you don't do it 3 or 4 times out the year, that's too much. That's too much. And no apology, and you say you're gonna do it and you don't do it, and then no refund, no compensation. You understand? I understand that, sometimes this channel may get taken down. I don't say nothing about that, even though I paid for advertisement that month. So you understand?
You say his channel was taken down.
Sometimes his channel gets taken down in the midst of me paying for advertisement.
Rich channel I ain't never heard of that one. It been taken down before?
Correct.
Correct.
Fact.
I never knew that. I always
Yeah.
thought Rich
he'll
always
go off his backup channel. He'll go off his backup channel. Yeah, correct.
Give us some more experience that you had with this scam, because basically you paid for a product and you didn't receive it. You paid for a service, if you will.
After I made the first video telling the truth about how he scammed me out of my money, he called me up and he said, "You know what? I always knew." First he said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And this is the thing. If I text
Let me stop
you,
for a second. Let me stop for a second. Let me get Daweed. Daweed said, Morris World TV, please vet future guests better. Again, Daweed, I'm not endorsing that Brother Rich scammed him. We're listening to the story, and the Morris World TV citizens, such as yourself, will decide if Brother Rich scammed him. So we have to listen to the story. You know what I'm saying?
Is this a person that can articulate what they're talking about? Because what is he talking about?
No, what
Tell
I'm
him
saying
to
is,
explain himself.
I think Daweed may be coming in late and didn't hear what we talked about in the beginning, that you're going to present the scam to
ask him to explain himself.
No, it's on you. Come on.
Okay.
Carry on what you was talking about. I just want to explain that Daweed, he family. He might be coming in late. He might don't understand that you are presenting us with the evidence.
Because I don't see what's wrong with my presentation. Vet me for what? What am I missing out on?
I don't know yet. I mean, I'm watching the feed right now.
Anything your audience?
Somebody they say Jim Animal John Q say, where are the receipts? And I'm gonna tell you another thing. This audience is tough because they used to me showing receipts. I mean, I show receipts
right here. Where the receipts?
What you got?
I don't know if I could pull them up, but this is light work. You understand?
Light work.
Why wouldn't he believe me? Ask him why you don't. I understand.
Why wouldn't you believe him, Daweed? Brother. Why wouldn't you believe him? What has he done? Nah, I'm just joking. He getting the receipts together.
I don't know if I could actually find the receipts, but let me see what I can do.
Hold on.
They're on my videos on my channel, So y'all got to go to my channel. It's called Conscious Black Crystal Connection. And I got a whole and on my YouTube and all of that. But I took some down. But I'm gonna put those videos back up. I'm gonna put some of those back up.
Let me say something, Mike. I think what it is, what the audience is used to is that when I make a claim, I actually like, there it is, that is. But you saying that it's on your, let me pull up your channel real quick. And then you say you took them down?
Yeah, because somebody that was doing business with Rich asked me to take them down because they said it made them look bad, and I just gave them some grace and I took it down because they said they wanted to order some crime, you know, like.
Well, we got a couple people in here that said they wanted a crown. I seen 2 people already.
Well, they want a crown?
Yeah, I seen 2 people.
You put
already.
a link for my stuff in the description yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. It's going in the it's going right into the comment section.
All right.
And then after the show, it goes.
And there's a link on my IG. So if you go to my IG, it's ISKATENY. And also, if you don't see what you want, you could just call me. You could just call me.
So
I can't find the receipts.
This is the link.
I might be able to find them.
No, hold up. Let me just put the link in here. This is the link for the Square site. If y'all would be interested in the grounds, and matter of fact,
put my Cash App in there too if you can. Thank you.
Let me see. Hold on.
If you can.
Brother, you moving too fast. What you need a Cash App for? You a businessman. Hold on. Don't be like Sinetta now.
And man,
I got you.
Don't do me like that. Ain't nothing wrong with Cash App.
I'm joking with you, man. Hold up.
Nothing wrong with Cash App.
So let me tell you. So here is this Square site right here. And I put it in there. He's selling crystals too. You selling crystal? Shout out to Red Pill and Blue Pill. Can you outsell crystals than Red Pill and Blue Pill? They got crystals too.
It ain't no competition, man.
Nah,
they do their thing, I do mine.
Man, you know, I can't joke with you, man. There ain't no competition. Don't you talk about Red Pill and Blue Pill against my stuff. Ain't no competition. So here is the Crowns family. You feel me?
I mean, look, the video I sent you a video, man. And that video, that's the receipts is in that video, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go to your page. I'm gonna go to your page real quick. And I
don't know why. See, I wasn't prepared, you know, for some reason.
Bro, you gotta be prepared if you're accusing somebody of scamming, bro.
I got all the receipts on my channel, man.
No, but you on my channel now. You gotta see, man. You gotta do better, bro. I'm gonna let this video flow in a second. Hold up.
But it ain't like I don't got them.
You good? Hold up.
I'm getting stage fright or something. I don't know why I can't find. You know what it is? I deleted so many videos because somebody asked me to delete them because they said they wanted to buy some crowns, but they manipulated me, and we might have to talk about that.
So this is your channel right here, Conscious Black Crystal.
Yes, sir.
And this your video.
What's going on, world? This is Orlando, aka Elder God.
Okay, so here they want to see
receipts. So we're watching the video going on in the conscious community. Say what? Between 2 of the brothers, Mike L, the Copper Child, and Brother Rich.
Says who?
Well, Mike L is saying that Brother Rich has been scamming him for some time now because he pays him for advertisement, and he has not been living up to his end of the bargain.
Now wait a minute. Say what, my brother?
From my understanding, what I've heard is that he's supposed to put up his flyer and put the link to his store in the description.
And shout out to Copper Child Mike L with the crowns. Always represent. His information will be in the description. I've been forgetting. I'm sorry, Mike. Before we start, I just start talking to you real quick. I want to thank everybody who ordered my mother's book. The link is in the description. The link is in the description. The link is in the description. This is generational wealth. This is generational wealth.
But now, isn't that a conspiracy?
Bobby Hemmett talked a lot about the subconscious mind and how it picks up on symbols. And that's real important. You know, a lot of us have inferiority complexes.
Say what?
And we don't even know it.
Say what?
And we don't even know it. You know, and it just comes out in our actions.
Say what? Now, wait a minute. Say what, my brother?
And it just comes out in our actions. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And they're like, what are you talking about? What I'm doing? His information will be in the description. I've been forgetting. I'm sorry, Mike. Don't. And they're like, what are you talking about? What I'm doing? But why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? His information will be in the description. I've been forgetting. I'm sorry, Mike. But why are you doing that?
Like I don't know what conversation they've had. But I just know what Mike L is saying, and don't take it the wrong way.
Yes, preach on. Preach on.
What I've heard is that he's supposed to put up his flyer and put the link to his store in the description. Wearing the crown on his videos is up to him, which is good promotion as well.
Amen and right on.
But that was not a part of the bargain. He's supposed to put the link up in the description as well as the flyer.
But now, isn't that a conspiracy?
What I can attest to, the first time I tried, or the first time I've seen the flyer, and I did not see the link in the description.
Say what, my brother?
I've only seen the flyer on one of his videos a while back.
But now, isn't that a conspiracy?
And there were some other videos that I was trying to find it on, didn't find it, so I just decided. And there were some other videos that I was trying to find it on, didn't find it, so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna screenshot this flyer, take his name of the store, which is Black Conscious Crystal Connection. Google that, and Google Mike L. the Copper Child, and then I found it. I watched both of their channels. I love Brother Rich's channel as well as Mike L's. I learned a lot from Brother Rich, mainly his guests. I've seen plenty of his guests even wear his crowns, blue pill, red pill, KT the Arch degree. There's a way to resolve this issue. It is in talk and have a real conversation. And Brother Rich, if you're doing wrong, you know you do wrong, you should make amends.
Amen and right on. Right on and amen.
Please.
So let's stop right there. So, brother, do you consider? You said that is your evidence. Can you break down for us what you mean by there is your receipts?
Okay. Well, here's actual receipts.
No. Let's deal with the video first.
I'm following you. But
the video first, Mike. The video first, brother. We can't. You jumping. We just watched a 4-minute video, and you said the video was the receipt. So that's what you said. The video was the receipt. I'm asking, what to you was the receipt part of the video so the people can follow?
He's supposed to show my flyer. He didn't show the flyer. He's supposed to put my link in the description. He didn't put the link in the description. That's what I paid for.
But you're saying that's what the video illustrate? The video actually comes off as a spoof. Is that was intentional?
I gotta look up the definition of spoof to agree to that. But
a spoof is like a video that is like comedic, and not necessarily to be taken serious, but it's a reflection of a real situation.
Yeah, because my whole channel is based on edutainment. So what I do is I edutain. So I entertain you and I educate you at the same time. So that video was a display of critical thinking.
Right.
So you could look, you can laugh, and you can also learn to think critically.
But the reason why I bring that up is because this is a serious situation. If someone scams you out,
I gotta laugh to keep from crying.
What I'm saying is, someone scams you out of
very serious
of money,
thousands of dollars.
You said thousands of dollars. And you would do a spoof and not.
Yes, I would do exactly what the video that I sent you. That's me. That's my personality, and that's the way I wanted to express myself. Yes, correct.
what did you? What was the conversation between
if you look
you
at
and Brother
my
Rich?
channel, you'll see
No,
more
you good,
videos.
brother. I don't want to stay there, brother. I'm not passing judgment on you. I'm just trying to give some clarity to the audience because the audience saying that he didn't scam you. Some people said
that's why I call this the
link.
willingly. Look. I got a name for this community. I'm not part of the conscious community.
But hold up, Mike. You got to hear me. The reason why I'm asking these questions is because I'm looking at the comment section, and the comment section, I think somebody just said he forgot to post your link, therefore he's a scammer, ? Daweed asked the question at Morse World TV. Those unk braces cost $7 wholesale, banging them straight, putting them on $12 cap and charging $120 is a scam itself. Tell me I'm a lie. There it is right there. So
I told you it's a lie.
Listen, so I told you before the show, I said, man,
that's fine. That's beautiful.
This is a tough audience right here. No, that's TV
beautiful.
Citizens
I
ain't
got a
gonna play.
response for that. That's beautiful. I got a response for that. All right.
So let me say it slowly so you can respond to that. They said,
I heard you the first time.
No, you did not hear me. The audience.
No, I'll read it. You said those arm bracelets cost $7 wholesale.
Brother, you're not going to take over my show, brother. You're not going to do that. You ain't going to do that. Not here. Now I'm going to read this, and then you going to have to respond to the people. Now, here we go. You're going to have to respond to the people. I'm going to read it.
My pleasure.
And then you have to respond.
I would love to respond to the people.
It says, at Morse World TV, Citizen Daweed says, at Morse World TV, those unk bracelets cost $7 wholesale. Correct. Banging them straight, putting them on a $12 cap.
No,
and charging.
The caps cost less than $12.
Hold up, brother. Let me just finish.
And the bracelets cost less than that too.
Brother, why do you interrupt me? Let me get the clear thought out so the audience can hear your answer. Give me a second.
Get it out.
Those unk bracelets cost $7 wholesale.
Correct. No, less than that. Less than that.
I'm gonna get you out of it. I'm gonna bring you in when I finish reading it. Those unk bracelets cost $7 wholesale. Banging them straight, putting them on a $12 cap and charging $120 is a scam itself. Tell me when I lie. Now the floor is yours, brother. You got to stop cutting me off. That's disrespectful, brother. Come on, you'll go now.
Okay, my pleasure. Couldn't wait to respond. So I pay less than $7 for the metal. I pay less than $12 for the cap. I want the audience to understand that. Now I understand I'm not a part of the conscious community. All right. I call the conscious community the willingly ignorant. Hold on, I gotta look this up. I don't want to get it wrong. Because that comment reminds me of what the definition I have for the conscious community. And none of y'all need to support me if y'all don't want to. I'll be all right without y'all. And I'm not trying, it ain't going downhill or nothing like that. I'm just telling you, you just gotta know where my heart is at with this. You understand? So to me, the conscious community is the cowardly, delusional, and willingly ignorant community. I just want y'all to know that. So has anybody ever been to an art show? Have you ever been to an art gallery?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, I've been to art galleries and I've seen pieces of paper with a line, a dot, and a circle, $10 million. Or maybe I've even seen art where they gave an elephant or a monkey a brush and they let the elephant paint on the canvas. They let the monkey paint on the canvas, $10,000. Right. I've seen art in an art gallery. It's just a pencil and a piece of paper, $10,000. So when you I make collage. I do a collage. So this is a collage on a crime. Okay. So some of your audience may not have, they might not understand art, the concept of art. They just might not be into that. They might not have that mentality. But when you're dealing with art, you can take a piece of paper, draw a line, a dot, and a circle, and it could be $10,000. So being that I know that that's reality, I charge what I feel like. I feel like I should charge more for the crowns, but I charge what I charge because I know I at least deserve that. And when I have to go in snowstorms to get the materials, and when I have to go here and there and zigzag on my bike, on my skateboard, on the train, on the bus, on this, on that, I know that I'm not getting paid enough. So maybe whoever said that, maybe they just don't have a mind.
Let me say, Mike, in all fairness, in all fairness, this is a critical thinking audience. And so you don't be offended because it's just that's a real legitimate.
No, but he said that I'm a scam.
No, listen, listen.
He said it's a scam within itself. I'm not gonna be delusional.
That's rhetorical. Is that not a scam in itself? Now think about it. It's a critical thinker that would say, hold up, I can get a hat for under $12.
He's implying that I'm scamming.
No. That's not what he's implying. It's a rhetorical question.
I'm not delusional. I'll listen to you though.
It's a rhetorical question. If I say to you, let me say this. In the Moorish Science Temple of America, we have a saying that a servant is worthy of his hire. In other words, what you do, you can put whatever price on it you want to.
So what are we talking about?
You're not listening. You can put whatever price you want to on it. But now, you're on a public platform. The observer had the ability to say that, hold up now, he bought a hat for $6. He bought a piece of bracelet for under $7, and he bought an unk for under $4. You know what I mean? Now ain't that a scam? That's not calling you a scam. That is a rhetorical question because of course you can sell it for whatever you want. It's your product. But now the question is, how do you respond to that?
I responded.
No,
let me explain something. I make Marvel comic crowns, right?
Right.
Sometimes I use the action figures to make the crowns. All right. Now, this right here, Star-Lord, the Albion, European, from Guardians of the Galaxy. That action figure alone costs over $50.
And you cut the head off them?
Off with their heads, just like the Moors. This one right here, Miles Morales. This is $75 to $100.
You gonna take his head off?
For $50. Off with their head, just like real Moors. This Black Panther.
Man, I'm over here laughing, man.
I make the crowns with these. So what I'm saying is, if this costs $60, I gotta make my money back, and I paid $60 for this. I didn't get this.
Why do they cost that $60?
These are collector's items.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. Your audience might not have that mentality.
Listen, but you don't. But you can.
There's a world. There's a life beyond survival,
brother. Listen,
you understand? When you private,
you're coming off as condescending, but you can teach us though. Teach us.
That's what
I don't know that there's an action figure cost $60.
I'm explaining. That's what I'm doing.
But at the same time, you saying your audience might don't know this. Your audience, of course.
What I'm saying is that the brother said, "Look, you implying that I'm scamming because you're reading the brother's comment, not personally. All right. So I'm defending myself. All right. And I don't care what your audience thinks about me. If they want to support me, that's cool. I'm done with the conscious community. So if me being myself right now offends them, it is what it is. That's the way I feel, 100%. I just had a solar return. I made up my mind. I had a solar return. I don't listen. People don't gotta like me. I'm used to it. It's fine.
No, that I don't think that's what it is. I think understanding the conscious community is.
I don't want nothing to do with the conscious.
Let me say this: understanding the conscious community is nothing in comparison to understanding your potential supporter or your potential.
Look, there's people in the audience that's gonna buy a crown regardless, and there's people that's never gonna buy a crown, and that's just the way it is.
But when you're in business, it's always best when I'm gonna tell you one of my sayings, and I hope y'all can use this saying too. I've been doing property management and home improvement for quite some time, And one of my sayings have been, I don't make new customers, I make new friends. That's the quote of my business. And I live by that.
And all of my customers are friends.
Let me finish. I don't make new customers, I make new friends. In other words, you should be trying to make friends with those who may appreciate your work.
Listen,
but
if whoever
saying, I don't care if you buy it or not.
My work, that's cool. But whoever wants to sit back and say that's a scam within itself, then go ahead, do what you do. I don't need you and don't want you. Straight up. I mean that with all my heart. Please believe it.
So someone said, what else did Rich do to scam him?
Hey, that's it. That's all I got to say right now. That's it. What else? I'm not gonna make things up. That's it.
All right. So I'm gonna open the lines up, and if you want to, and let me say this, family. Let me put the link up into his Square site. I'll show it again.
Well, I'm done with the conscious community, for real. Done. I don't. You know what I'm saying, you know, y'all could support me and buy stuff, but like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Done.
Let me. You say why are you done with what is called the conscious community? What is your definition?
It's fake. It's not real. It's fake. All people do is get online, tear each other down, lie, cheat, and steal. I'm done with that. I'm not like that.
Right. What do you consider? What do you consider the conscious community? Are you considering like
anybody you see wearing my crowns that hasn't put Brother Rich in check is part of the conscious community? Anybody you see wearing my crowns that hasn't said, yo, Mike, I see Brother Rich is scamming you, and I'm gonna try to get him to do the right thing. He should put the link in the description. Those are the people I'm talking about. I mean, they don't wear it no more because I told the truth. So now they don't like me because they want to side with Rich and they depend on him for a platform to shine.
Bro, everybody been wearing your crown though. I'm talking about
everybody who knows what's going on, who hasn't said nothing to Rich. I'm talking about them. I don't fuck with them. I don't mean to curse on your platform, but I don't deal with them. You understand? And they can leave me alone. Don't call me nothing. You understand? Nothing to do with y'all.
Let me say, have you talked to anybody and say, man, go and talk to Rich for me?
Yeah, King Simon, Billy Carson.
Oh, King Simon watching now. Don't do that. He quick to call in now.
Let him call in. I wish he would call in.
Man, don't let me call
What's
King
he gonna
Simon.
say? He can't say nothing to me. Call him.
King Simon, he a good guy, man. Don't do that, man.
Sure.
I'm messing with you, Mike. Yeah, I'm getting him on the line.
Yeah, do it.
King Simon.
I hope you're serious. Don't get me worked up. Call
what you mean?
I don't care.
Yo, what's up?
Peace, King Simon. I'm live on the line, brother. I want you to know I'm live on the line. And every time I turn around, your name always coming into a conversation. I got the Copper Child in the building, and he says that I told you he was watching. I told you he was. There, he got the big guns up tonight.
Tell me one lie that I told.
But hold on 1 second. The Copper Child Mike Ill knew that I tried to resolve that issue with them.
I told you. Hold up.
Yes, Copper Child, did I not try to do it?
He said he tried to resolve it, Copper Child.
And what happened?
He told me I was acting childish.
Who told you that?
King Simon.
King Simon?
Because he didn't want to resolve. And I said, I contacted him. I called, talked to Rich, and I said, y'all need to resolve that. Did I not do that, Copper Child?
Correct.
All right.
So there you go. So why did you bring up?
Don't do that to me.
So why did you bring up? Hold up, King Simon.
I said that already. You asked me, did anybody intervene? I said King Simon.
No, you said all of them. I said, did anybody ever intervene and try to stop?
He told me I was childish. He called me.
And you said, but you mentioned King Simon in the negative. That's why I called him up.
I mean it in a negative.
Why, King? I know King.
Are you listening to what I'm
But
saying?
he know I tried. Tahak, you just heard him said I tried to resolve it, right?
Yeah, but
All right then.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. He's being
hey, King
manipulative.
Simon, you know I got to get you back on the show, but I'm glad you picked up, brother, and I appreciate.
See?
One thing I like about King Simon is no matter what he's accused of, he face it head on. But Mike, I'm
How you
telling
gonna
you,
resolve it by telling me I'm wrong and I'm childish?
no.
And I need to take the
Listen, Mike, I
videos
think
down
you're missing
and
the
stop
point.
speaking my truth.
Hold on, I think you're missing the point.
I'm
King
always
Simon
missing
said,
the point then.
no, I think, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, you hear me?
Yes,
I tried first when
He's saying the same thing. He keeps saying the same thing. What else are you gonna say?
I told him, then I said he was childish for not waiting to resolve this. That's
What?
what I did. So you know
Wait,
that.
what are you saying?
Hey,
What
listen.
are you saying?
He said that he told you that he was trying to resolve it, but you were going on pretty much of a tangent. And from that, he said you was childish because you didn't give it time for him. You didn't give him time to resolve it.
Nah. You don't. He called me. He said take the videos down. I said if Rich puts the link in the description, I'll take them down. Then he said you're being childish, and that's how it happened. So
but I gotta
being
say
manipulative.
this.
Look, this is somebody who defends pedophiles.
Who?
What word? How is his word
Who
good?
defend pedophiles?
King Simon.
Where is this going? What in the world is going on this show tonight?
Where you get that from?
His word can't be trusted. I saw the shows you did with him. He defended them.
Hey, hold up, man. Where this going?
Now you bugging.
Or I should say alleged.
That's
I should say alleged.
It's all right. Stay right there, brother.
Yeah,
get off the air.
No, I don't want this to go left negative.
Get off the air.
King Simon go. King Simon, thank you for picking up, brother. I see
you couldn't stay on this platform. You ain't no goddamn king.
and those crowns are just a bunch of hats.
You ain't no king.
And those are just a
You ain't no
bunch of
king.
hats,
You're
right?
a coward, Simon.
Let me say this, man. I don't take no sides, and I tell you, I actually consider King Simon my friend. I consider you my friend, and I just want to end this now so this don't go left. Period. Point blank. You know what I mean? I've watched King Simon be accused of many things.
And let me just say, people that have been accused,
has nothing that's been proven.
Nothing has been
substantiated that he done anything, even on this situation.
Who have been accused of that. You understand? Man, his word ain't no good, man. He's rotten.
Hey, King Simon.
Rotten. His word ain't no good.
Simon.
King Simon is rotten. His word is no good. How you gonna defend somebody that his word ain't no good?
It's called John.
The lady, the sister the sister that called him her spiritual father or uncle or something, the way he did her on your show.
I get that, but that's
come on, man. His word ain't no good.
Listen to me.
He sided with somebody who tried to shoot her brother.
But listen what I'm saying.
And just go to like that.
Only thing I'm saying is this: the jury is still out. Because we're not finished with that story yet. And my sister, she'll be back on the show. We didn't conclude that story yet.
King Simon, his word is no good.
Oh my goodness!
Look at who he defends.
Oh man, you went in on Simon, man.
I'm telling the truth. King Simon has never had respect for me. He's just like everybody else. He fronts in front of the audience, and then behind the scenes, he's really nasty to me. You understand?
I like King Simon though, man.
I don't like King Simon.
Because the reason why I like King Simon is because he always step up when somebody call him out.
Look, when Polite tried to scam me, he did try to get my money back. He did help get my money back.
Always, let me say this. Every time a story come up, except for the story about my sister,
but
he said he wasn't aware. Let me finish, Mike.
Scammers.
Let me say something. Even about my sister, Uma York, he came and said, "I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that." Now, we wasn't there. But every time I turn around, somebody's getting scammed, whether it be from him. Let me finish. Whether it's from Polite or you saying that you and Rich had a conflict. King Simon is always the one trying to mediate and rectify it. But now you saying that his word is not good. But on the flip side, you say he got your money back from Brother Polite.
Not all of it. But listen. This is it is going kind of left. It is going kind of left.
It is, brother. It's going to another conversation.
Nah, but you know what it is? I'm just telling the truth. I'm just telling the truth. You understand?
I feel you. Let me get May the Alchemist in the building. Let's see what she have to add to the conversation. Come on, May. What's talking about?
Hey, Brother Mike, how you doing?
Peace, greetings.
Hey. Okay, first of all, I wanted to compliment you on. I see you have a lot of action figures, a lot of, and that's some big money in the back. I know. I've seen people who collect, so that's a nice collection. The thing I was gonna say is I had three points or three thoughts or whatever, and I wanted to have a conversation. And the first thing is, you said that you don't want to fool with the conscious community, right? Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Right.
Let me explain.
Huh?
You gotta let the guest talk and ask the question first, brother. Hold up. Let her finish, and then you follow up.
Okay, so if you don't fool with the conscious community, I guess my question would be,
let me say something real quick. So you might not even have to ask the question. Look, anybody that's part of the conscious community that wants to support me, they can.
Right. But I'm going back to the fact that you advertise with Brother Rich, and is he not going to directly, or you were, or you had been, is that his audience is the conscious community, correct?
Listen, I made that. My birthday was on December 14th recently. I made the decision on my birthday that I'm not dealing with the conscious community. So I made that decision.
Okay, so that's a recent decision.
In December. And I made that decision in December.
Okay.
I made that decision in December.
Okay, so that's a very recent decision. Gotcha. Okay. Because I was gonna say, and then a lot of the people that follow this, you're kind of advertising just a little bit, and this group is kind of part of the pseudo conscious community to some extent. Hopefully, not the the dysfunctional part. That's not what we're trying to do. But anyway, so my second thought is this. Now, I am a businesswoman, and so one of the things that I heard you saying is that you don't care if people buy, and you kind of have
listen. I'm done.
I know it's a tough guy thing, but hold on, let me finish. I know it's a tough guy talk, but you got to kind of push that to the side when you're trying to make sales, because you are an actor. When you are a salesman, you are an actor, and you are giving people something to buy. It's called branding and marketing. Have you considered that?
Because I don't act unless I'm getting paid for it. So what I'm saying is, I mean, like in a movie, Hollywood. So what I'm saying is this. I mean, I just answered your question, did I not?
No.
Considered what?
I'm asking you, do you understand that in branding and marketing, you're representing your brand, you're selling your personality, your positivity, you're representing your brand. And if you kind of have a stank or, a standoffish or whatever kind of attitude, then that's going onto your brand, which makes it harder to sell. You have to put your best face forward, and you have to be welcoming and approachable and business and professional, like that.
All right, that's the way I am. If we wasn't talking about this topic tonight, I wouldn't be talking like this. But that's the way I am. And all the people who support me know that. And anybody who's not willing to give me a chance, I really don't care. You understand? But if you want to give me a chance, then support me. But I'm like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't.
Okay, gotcha. And so my final question is this, or my final third point, I guess, would be, are you aware that you do not owe anybody any money when they don't give you good services? Are you aware that you are a consumer, and that if someone doesn't deliver, you don't owe them not another dollar, another opportunity, or anything? Because there's like Etsy, and there's the internet, there's websites, there's like 1,000 places to move your product, right? It's a worldwide web out here, So had you thought?
I advertise on many different platforms.
Okay. Because it just seemed like you felt, it looks to me, I don't know what the audience think, but it looks to me like you felt this brother was your lifeline or your only option, because you allowed him to mistreat you. And trust me, brother, I have been through it before. I paid
Let
a
me
lady to
explain
be a
like I already
photographer.
did. Let me explain like I already did.
Let me just tell you real quick. I paid a lady to be a photographer to do a videography, to do a commercial for me, and that shit was trash, complete total trash. Do you think for a moment when she said let me do it again? I said no. You will not have an opportunity to mess up anything else. I'm done. And so that's how you do business. You just let folks go. You got to let them go. They don't have talent, or they don't
I
act right,
understand
or they
what
don't
you're
deliver.
saying. I understand what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna say the same thing I said from the beginning. What I said from the beginning was that a lot of people get on this platform and wear my crowns repeatedly, and his purpose of not advertising me correctly is to get me frustrated so that I wouldn't advertise with him at all. You understand what I'm saying? And so
Okay.
I'm not gonna let that happen. I continued to advertise with him because he would put my ad out there sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? He would do it sometimes.
Right. Well, he should have been charging you sometimes if he was gonna do it sometimes.
No, he was
That's
charging
kind of
me every
unfair.
time.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So thanks for agreeing with me.
He didn't deserve that opportunity over and over. But look, he must have
But
thought
it was an
that
opportunity for me as well. But it was a gamble because I wasn't sure if he was going to do it or not.
And see, that's the thing. Business should never be a gamble. You're supposed to deliver exactly
Business
what
is
you
always a
say.
gamble. There's no set guarantee when you're doing business.
Well, when you put it in writing, it ain't, because I'll take your ass to court. Not you, but you know what I'm saying. You got to have contracts, and you got to have agreements, and you got to stick to them. But brother, that's all I
That's not
wanted
a
to
bad
say.
idea.
Yeah, you got to. You got to hold people accountable because they'll take your money and do whatever.
So
But
sis, look,
yeah,
we had a conversation just now, right?
yeah.
Besides the beginning part, was it pleasant?
Yeah, you wasn't acting
Was it
NYC with
constructive?
me.
I
You was
wasn't acting
nice.
what?
You weren't. I was NYC. I mean New York City. You know y'all be some tough characters.
So you said I wasn't acting NYC.
No,
Okay,
you weren't acting NYC with me. I'm Southern, so you were acting very nice.
well, all right. Let's make a note of that. Thank you for your compliment, and it was pleasant talking with you as well.
Nice talking to you. And real quick, do you make dreads? I mean hats with dreads for somebody with dreads?
Yes, I can make a crown for you that will fit you. I used to have long hair, size 8, and it will fit you. My crowns.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
let's just say if you wear up to size 8, they will fit you.
Yeah, it's not the head, it's the hair in the back. I got hair down to past my butt. So okay, thanks so much. I appreciate y'all.
But hold up, mate. Hey, Mike, you don't know who you was talking to right there. That's May the Alchemist. She is one of the greatest mods in Team Moorish World TV president. She's not only a citizen. So you had better been respectful. Thank you, May.
I say.
Thank you, man.
All right now.
That's Sister May the Alchemist.
I can't believe it, Talker. You got me worked up, man. You got me swearing.
Well, listen, many people.
But it's not you. I let myself.
No, it's a few people in the chat that said that I like his passions. He's sticking to his guns. So on this, as I spoke with you earlier, man, this social media thing is different. It's different, but people get to see the real you. So don't run from the real you.
But refine, that's all I'm gonna be.
No, but you refine the real you. Don't be an ignorant you and say that's all I'm gonna be. You refine until you evolve into the better you. That's it. Don't be these crazy people and say this is who I am. Take it or leave it. No, you better you.
I'm making myself better every day. If you all check out my content, you'll see that what I have is educational. I don't just make. Look. I deal with crystals. What's a crystal? A crystal, by definition, is a solid or a liquid that has a definite repeated pattern on a molecular and/or atomic level. What patterns do crystals take on molecularly? They take on the patterns of the 5 plutonic solids. What patterns would those be? We're dealing with sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is mathematics as a path to God. We have an
I'm about to call Red Pill up because I don't know what you're talking about.
Icosahedron, huh?
I'm about to call Red Pill. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Red Pill, no.
A hexahedron is a cube. A tetrahedron is a pyramid.
I'm about to call Red Pill and Blue Pill. See if you know what you're talking about. Because we don't know what you're talking about right now.
Confirm it. They know.
No, I'm just messing with you. I ain't messing with no Red Pill and Blue Pill. It's late. They chilling.
They probably watching.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
hot
my
show
brothers,
tonight.
man. Shout out to them, man. That's my
Share the
brothers.
show, y'all. Y'all need to share this show. It's a hot show tonight.
Hey, bro. So anybody else want to kick in? Where my brother Daweed at? I mean, you can hit the link and ask him a question. Also, in the right below, the link is in there. The link is to Copper Child YouTube channel. The link is also to Copper Child website where you can purchase. The link is also in the chat. The chat might not be up all the time because YouTube can play games, but in this description, it'll be in the description. So
yo, and I'll tell you, it feels so good to get this off my chest.
I mean, tell us some more. What else you got?
That's it. That's all. I mean, I just feel good to be like, yo, I'm
about to call Brother Rich.
I'm done with all of y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, if you're my friend, you're my friend. But if you got a problem with me telling the truth, then I'm done with you.
But let me say this. In all fairness, I think
then I'm done with you. If you got a problem with me telling the truth, then I don't need you.
In all fairness, though, I would love to hear what Rich have to say. In all fairness,
say nothing. He's a coward.
I would say, Mike, because it doesn't really seem like it doesn't really
say nothing. I'm telling you now.
This is why. Listen to me, though, Mike. It doesn't really seem like a typical scam, because the typical
it's a cyber scam.
Listen to what I'm saying. The typical scam, like Brother Polite's, Ali Muhammad, and of those sorts. And when I mean the typical scam, these scams been proven to be scams. But this seemed like an advertising outfit that went wrong.
Let me explain.
That's what it seems like.
When Brother Rich from Scamming gets 85,000 views and says, click on the link in the description, and then you get there and it's a link for his products, then he's using my products as bait to sell his product. You understand what I'm saying? So if he says,
but in all fairness, Mike, you keep gambling and keep giving them money, hoping
that somebody's going to read the information on the screen and place an order, hoping that somebody's going to call the number on the screen and place an order, and that's worth it to me.
But let me say this. Let me say this before I get Dr. Patal. It sounds like you're rolling the dice, though. That's what it sounds.
Dealing with a Negro like him, yes.
Let me finish. You said out of your own mouth that.
Like him, yes.
Let me just finish. Let me finish, brother. You said out of your own mouth that I would pay him, and then I would hope that I will get advertising. That is not. Now, business is a gamble, as you said, but you increase the odds of winning. Nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you. You increase the odds of winning when you cross your T's and dot your I's, because the first time he didn't do what he said he would do for me. The second time, we're going to put this on some paper in a text or something. You know, texts are legal in court now. But we're not going to keep on giving them money hoping that the dice going to hit 7 or 4, 5, 6. We're not going to keep doing that. I'm not going to keep doing that. So are you able to take some of the accountability that you kept sending the money knowing? Are you prepared to take some of the accountability? You bring it. You put
taking the accountability.
How?
By suffering the consequences of him not keeping his word. That's already the accountability right there.
Let me get my brother.
What you want me to say? All right, look, I know what you want me to say. I'll try to say what you want me to say. What you want me to say?
I don't want you to say anything, brother.
What you asking me if I'm ready? I already listen.
No, I'm asking you what from your
heart.
Want
me to take accountability. Now I'm trying to figure out how I can answer that in a way that would be favorable to you. That's all.
No, it don't. That's the thing. It don't have to be favorable to me.
But
if you feel as though okay, that's done. If you feel as though you have taken accountability because you paid the price, and that's you taking accountability, that's your interpretation of what accountability is. But you know what? In reality, the universal principle of accountability is, you know what? I should have never gave him a dime after the first time, and I would never do it again.
You not understanding my point. I'm gonna say it again.
I wronged
This is the
myself.
trick. This is the scam.
I wronged
Please let me
myself
speak.
for rolling the dice. That's
Please let me
accountability.
speak. Please let me speak.
Come on.
Look, if I'm trying to advertise with you, let's personalize it. You don't like me. You don't want me to make money. Just imagine that. You don't like me. You don't want me to make money. So I advertise with you. You purposely misadvertise. You purposely false advertise by saying my name wrong, but whatever. All right? You do it on purpose.
Okay.
Now, I know you're doing it on purpose, but I still need to reach your audience. So, to me, it's an idiot to say, oh, you're trying to scam me. I'm gonna take my money and I'm gonna go home and I'm not gonna make no money. That's
I disagree.
To me, I'm just saying me. That's an idiot.
You got it backwards though. And with all due respect, the idiot is when you know that someone is taking advantage of you and you continue to go get taken advantage of. That's the idiot. With all true respect. And I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just saying that practice is idiotic at best. But, and I mean with all due respect, I got to tell you the truth. I'm a truth teller. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell you the truth.
Bro, that's fine. Look.
But let me tell you.
I see it. I see it.
What I'm saying to you, my brother, is that you have reversed roles, and in your mind, you think that he was the idiot for taking advantage of you.
That's not what I said.
No. What I'm saying is you like.
That's not what I said.
Okay, that's not what you said. All right, scratch that. Let me get Dr. Patal in because he was patiently waiting. Didn't get my brother Daweed in. Peace, Dr. Patal. How you doing, brother?
Hey, greetings, brothers. Greetings.
So, brother, what you got for us, brother? Is that Dr. Patal?
I'm the Dr. Patal. If you go on Instagram and anything, you see I'm the one healing people with COVID-19.
Oh,
all the
man.
different diseases.
Hey, Dr. Patal, now you ain't gonna come up here and talk about you're gonna get rid of the spooky ghosts out my spirit, are you?
Well, listen, I don't deal
I'm
with
just
spookism.
joking.
I deal.
You know I like to joke. You ain't got to answer that, man. Stop. I'm just playing. How long you been watching Morris World TV? Have you watched Morris World TV?
Yeah, I've been watching you for a while. I've been.
Well, you know I'm joking, brother. Stop, brother. I would love to have you as a guest on my show to tell us what you do for real.
All right, we could set that up in the back. You email me, set it up, and we find time out of healing the people out of this pandemic and these lies and these illness and get people right. Why I just came on, but what I wanted to say is very thing. I just caught the
Peace
show.
And greetings, Dr. Patal. Peace.
Hey, greetings, Mike. I want to say I know this brother personally. He might not remember. It was a time we was on 125th, me and my wife, and the brother was just starting Copper Child. He was just starting selling his crowns. He was selling unks. He was selling jewelry. He was selling crystals, and we supported him. And we told him, "You're doing a great work. Keep your work up. Keep striving to be the best that you can, and keep serving the people." And I think we bought like $100 in things from him or something like that.
Yeah.
You remember?
You're familiar.
Right. And we told the brother, keep doing what you're doing. And it's funny, to see now that what I'm hearing, is so much to go on based upon what he's talking about, dealing with a lot of these so-called people in these communities and these fields and so forth. And, the brother, like I said, I caught on, last minute of the show, but to see what decision he made, I'm glad, because the brother does good work. I'm not dealing with the internal part of the brother, because people like to get too much into somebody's personal life instead of looking at the service that they offer and mixing the two, when we should just be looking at what he's offering and decisions that he's making to better himself, his family, and so forth. And the brother do a lot of good work, because I seen him helping the elder brother Shabazz. And Shabazz is my brother, and anytime I see Shabazz, I'm gonna help him. I wanted to find out where did that go with helping Shabazz getting a phone, getting someplace, trying to get someplace to live and all that, because it's always good for us to talk about stuff that might not sound good, but what about the stuff that is good that we actually doing to change somebody's life in reality. You know what I'm saying? And because Shabazz is an elder who many people know for years on 125th, and these conscious community people never gave him $1 to help him. And all the same people who Morris World TV spoke about, that exposing how they robbing the community, robbing people spiritually, monetary wise. They used to talk to Shabazz like anything, and none of them never helped put $1 or say, let's put up money to get this brother an apartment. Let's put up money, get this brother clothes, get him a phone, get him food. Nothing. So it just shows that we might always look and say, you know what, Tahaka Bey is a troublemaker. Tahaka Bey talking about somebody. Tahaka Bey exposing somebody. But then when you look at all what Tahaka Bey talking about, the fundamental thing as us as quote unquote original people, indigenous people, brothers of the land, we not taking care of brothers of the land that's in need in the necessary requirements. And every other community and non-other communities is doing it, no matter it's governmental wise, non-governmental wise, all these things. So it shows that in today's day, if we take away all of this, the feel-good talk and all the feel-good music and noise and chatter, and look at what Tahaka Bey saying, for the right boy to say, you know what? Tahaka Bey not really exposing people. He just going to the truth and saying, look at it. We got a brother Shabazz on 125th. He outside in the cold with no place to live. He outside going hand to hand to get money to take care of himself. So where's all of the good people that passed through on 25th, or polite, or this one or that one? What has they done towards these same kind of people? And now they supposedly got millions of dollars and they could travel the world. They could buy girls. They could buy sex bottles. They could do all kind of things. But we got a brother such as the Elder Shabazz that these people used to talk to sometime every week on 125th. Sometime every week. And what has been done? So I just, you know, so a lot of times I'm a realist, I'm a bull, I'm a Taurus. So I don't play the games and the foolishness. So Kapacha L, you gonna make some crowns for me, brother. We gonna get together. Tahaka Bey, we gonna get together too. We gonna do work.
Look, I don't think the people understand because they haven't watched my channel. When you see me dealing with Shabazz, what am I doing?
What you doing? You was working with Shabazz to try to get him a phone. You was working with him to try to get him a place to live, try to get him money to get some proper clothes. That was the 3 essential things you was doing.
Now, when you
to
say
try to get him right.
I know you know what I'm doing. I know you know what I'm talking about. When you say try, but what did you actually see me do?
Oh, I seen
trying. What did you
think
see
the last video I think you did the last video somewhere, I think behind 125th, if I remember right, where you gave him money a couple of times that was raised, that you had raised, that people sent you. You actually gave him the money in his hand, and
it's always hundreds of dollars.
And I don't think, Dr. Patal, I don't think anybody is questioning Mike.
No, he's pointing out the good that I do.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody. I don't think nobody is calling you a bad guy. I don't think that. Even with the comment from Daweed, even from the comment from Daweed. No, that's why I let Dr. Patal talk, because we need to hear that too. But I think what people are looking at is that you're such a good guy that you gave someone the benefit of the doubt to continue to take advantage of your goodness.
I understand.
According to your story.
I don't see it that way. I see it as I need my mark. I need my.
But he wasn't delivering. You saying Brother Rich wasn't delivering
sometimes.
Thousands of dollars after he's charging one.
No, listen. That was only a few times, okay? But that's too much.
But you
not like he did it every time, all right?
Okay, I got you. But you come on the channel as if it was a standard practice. So now that you clarified, not that he did it every time, but
not every time. I never said that.
No. But no, when you say someone's Rich scammed them, and you said Rich, Brother Rich.
Listen, he would rarely ever put my link.
You give him a whole outfit, a whole character.
Listen, he did it more than 5 times. That's too much.
Let me get Daweed. Daweed, what you got to add? Don't go to where after the pub, but no, you might fall off somewhere. What's your email, brother? Dr. Patal.
dr lowercase dot ptah all lowercase at
One second, real quick.
iCloud.com.
One second.
Dr. DePaul at Gmail?
No, at iCloud.com. dr lowercase dr dot then ptah all lowercase letters at iCloud.com.
iCloud. All right, I'm gonna email you tomorrow.
Okay, brother.
All right. Let me get some other people in here. And let me I want to hear about how you're healing people of COVID.
Okay, and listen, don't overdose on that on those drinks.
Man, listen,
what?
I drink one kombucha or maybe two a day, but let me tell you something. I'm strong as a bull. Let them pull up and I'm gonna show you better. I can tell you.
Hey, well, listen, the kombucha is good for digestion.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. The kombucha ain't nothing different than you making wine. You know.
Well, the alcoholic percentage is totally different though.
Well, the alcohol percentage is to age it longer to preserve it. That's it. But that's not sugar that's actually going into your bloodstream and sitting there and spiking your bloodstream.
Yeah, don't spike me.
No, it don't spike your bloodstream. That sugar don't spike your bloodstream because it's molecule sugars that is growing to create the yeast to create that it could open up the digestion and the fermentation. It's the same thing when you make grape wine or red wine. It's a lot of sugar that goes down to break that wine down. It's just that they break it and distill it and distill it and distill it to get it to that potency where it becomes tardy. That's the same thing kombucha doing. They're just not doing it long enough so it be so tart where you can't drink it, where it burn your tongue.
Right. So is it good or bad? Should I stop?
No, it's fine. It's fine if it's helping your gut. It's not something that's like, oh, it's like you're ODing. It's just that is they when they was talking about it, they talking about it from the yeast percentage that in your body is using a lot of yeast to convert into breaking down the bacteria in your body. But your body going to use bacteria anyhow to break down yeast and fermentation anyhow. So it's not something that's bad unless your body is producing a lot of over yeast and then you're getting herpes outbreaks and a woman chlamydia, gonorrhea, then that's a whole different story. If it's contributing to that you have those things going on in your body. But if your body's operating right, you don't have none of those problems, then it's okay. It's part of a digestion that you're using to create digestion and break down your foods and acid context, acid reflux, and so forth. Because you suffer from bad acid, right?
Not no more. Years ago. Actually, I didn't drink kombucha because of that. Years ago, I used to. But when I was a meat eater, I don't eat meat no more. I haven't eaten meat in quite some time now. So I'm straight.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't eat anything that bleed. I don't need.
That's a good philosophy.
Yeah.
See that? So to Hawk, to make you go crazy, I gave you the best answer that nobody gave you when you was just asking for that simple answer all the time.
Yeah. You know what you gave me? You gave me an educated answer. You wasn't freestyling. In other words, you have educated yourself on the matter and you're able to answer without dancing around, acting as if you know. And I salute you and I respect that answer. You can tell, brother, many of us didn't grow up with an unk around our neck or with a mask from the motherland standing behind us or a Circle 7. We grew up from the same places where most of the game is initiated. So just because we consider to be conscious and we learn how to articulate ourselves using conscious words and rhetoric, that don't mean we can't peep the game. And so when someone answer a question, I'm peeping the game off top, like, man, come on, you don't know what you're talking about. You freestyling, but you went straight in on it and you know what you're talking about because guess what? I come up with the same research from it. I just don't recklessly drink something and don't know what I'm doing. But with that being said, I got to get Daweed in, and then I got a special guest coming in. You want to sit in for a second, brother Patal? While we
Okay.
here?
I do so.
While we hear the other comments.
Yo, Patal, I do remember you, man.
We're going to wrap it up in a minute, but I got my brother, the citizen of Moorish World TV, Daweed in the building. Daweed, what you got for me?
Can you hear me, brother?
I can hear you well.
All right. Islam more.
Islam, brother. I think. Let me say this first. I think Daweed put an exceptionally reasonable comment. It might have triggered you, but it was a reasonable comment. And that comment was,
oh, why you had to get him in here?
Brother,
that's
if you
my
calm
brother,
down,
man.
I'm
That's
just
my
kidding.
brother,
This is
man.
joking, man. Dawi, I'm kidding, man.
No,
Joking
I
with
feel you. I feel you.
You calm down.
We brothers. We brothers.
Go ahead,
I'm
Daweed.
probably a little bit older than you. That's why I don't take it personal. You dig? Being a brother in his 50s.
Show your face, man. Show your face.
Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
As brother Tahaka said, as brother Bay said, I'm a citizen on here, brother.
Let my brother go, brother.
So just hear me out before you try to take my head off.
That's all.
Come on,
just hear me out before you try to take my head off, brother.
Go ahead.
So what I was gonna say, you might have took some things the wrong way. As an older head, coming from the Northeast back in the days, if somebody got a product and they flipped it for 10 times more than what it costs, regardless of how much effort they put into it, you know what we call that? Scamming the people. I simply asked you that question. As a businessman, you are entitled to put any price on your labor. If you feel it's reasonable, can't nobody tell you different. The point was to erroneously claim someone is scamming without proof. You gotta have clean shoes to walk on now, brother. You got all out of line when it wasn't meant to go like that. I can't hear you, brother. My bad.
Hold up, I got him. I wanted you to finish your sentence. Okay, the floor is yours, Mike.
Define erroneous. I don't know what that word means. Define it.
It means you made a statement in error because you didn't bring proof of giving the Webster's definition.
You sound belligerent, bro. I'm not even gonna respond to you.
You sound arrogant. You sound arrogant. This whole time that brother GS is giving you the platform, your arrogance has shown, trying to take over the conversation instead of listening. That's why I put in the chat an arrogant child.
I'm the copper child. Call me arrogant if you want to. I can rock with that.
The way that you
sound silly,
quick
bro.
to respond, you sound like you were raised by a single parent.
Hold up. Come on, Mike. Man, you can't tell the citizens we sounding silly and all of that, brother. We can say
you sound like you were raised by a single parent, brother.
We can do better than that. We can do better than that.
Stop the foolishness, brother.
You're lying, dude.
And you are arrogant. Everyone sees it. As a businessman, you should not be out there trying to show your arrogance as opposed to selling your product.
All you're doing is judging me, bro. I'm telling
off of your words. Off of your words, son.
I'm telling the truth and I'm not lying. And you said it was an erroneous claim, and you said I didn't have proof.
It's erroneous
so
because
that's
it's
when
no
I say
proof.
that you're delusional. That's when I say that you're ignorant because you're ignoring the facts. I showed you the facts. I showed you the facts.
You read.
All you can say is that I'm arrogant. And if you want to say I'm arrogant, so be it. But I showed and I proved, and you're saying my claims are erroneous, and you won't even show your face. That's why you won't show your face.
Brother, I think it's more of a dialogue than someone showing their face. You're the guest. Arrogance. He just has a question,
bro. Or you just keep saying arrogant. Say it some more. What else can you say besides arrogant?
You are a foolish child. How about that? I'm not here to belittle you, brother.
How am I foolish? All you're doing is judging me. You say I'm arrogant. You say I'm foolish. You must be making
statements off
you
of
must
your
be
character that you're
bro. You
portraying
can't handle
to
the
the audience.
With me, man. Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna just let you talk.
Hey, I haven't been letting anybody talk. Surprisingly, May the Alchemist is the only one that you allowed to talk. You did have some type of respect for the woman, which shows you were raised by a woman. You have no integrity because you don't show a man respect. You don't even know how to take proper guidance and instruction when brothers are trying to help
Dude, you
guide
sound like
you.
an idiot. You don't
take
know
it
who
as
raised me. You
criticism.
telling me I was
You're an
raised
idiot.
only by a woman. You're
You're
an idiot.
All you can do is shoot.
You're an idiot, bro.
Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there because now we're going into another space. I'm gonna bring my brother Daweed. I think that you had a violent point about,
You're an idiot.
I think you had a violent
I was
point.
raised by my mother and my father.
Come on,
and
Mike.
married.
Stop calling names. Stop calling names. We bigger than that. We bigger
I
than
said
that.
what you
just call
sound
me
like.
name.
I said what you sounded like.
That's why I just
That's
stopped
the
him too.
arrogance. I said what you
This is
sound
my
like. That's
grandmother
the
and my
arrogance.
grandfather.
That's your
There
arrogance.
go the receipts
on
now.
the
He bringing
defense.
receipts now. He bringing receipts.
Who was you
Because
raised
he's
by?
on.
Was
He
your
feels.
parents
He
married?
feels to defend
Hold up.
himself.
I gotta
You
bring my
sound like
brother
an
Bashir.
old fool. You're an old fool, bro.
Let me say, I want to thank my brother Daweed, brother. I like the content, in the content that you put in the chat. I like your commentary. I think we need to stop getting so emotional on both ends. Especially brother Mike, brother. You be getting riled up. Don't get riled up. Don't get riled up. Just
He's an old.
respond.
I don't deal with people like that, yo.
You got to. You're on a social media platform.
Community.
You're on a social media platform.
Ain't nobody
You have put yourself, brother. You have put yourself out to be inspected. That's what you have done. So that's what you have to come with. But thank you, Daweed. Let me get Bashir.
No, he's a fool.
Oh my goodness, Daweed ain't no fool. He's a Morse World TV.
He's a
citizen.
fool.
He's a child.
He's
an arrogant child, and his words show it. Everyone sees it.
Let me say this. Let's remember what I said in the beginning, Mike. Hey, Mike, let's remember what I said in the beginning. I said we're gonna have the audience decide. He's making his decision.
All right, that's fine.
And we move on.
But he's still a fool.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, brother Daweed. Mike's up.
Peace, GS, peace.
Peace. So we said in the beginning that we allowed the audience to make a decision, and the brother and maybe someone else may make a decision that you don't agree with, but it's their decision. And then we're gonna go
and ignorant. Yeah.
Anyway, I got my big bro, the originator, smack the brains out of Brother Polite.
I want to see it. Don't say it if it ain't happened.
What you talking about? Intellectually, my brother Bashir
send it to
smack the brains out of Brother Polite. Absolutely.
See it.
I have to find it.
Intellectually.
Because Sinetta probably chopped it and screwed it and took it down. But this is my brother Bashir, the Imam. Imam Bashir, are you there, brother?
Bro, what up, Imam Bashir?
Peace to the family. And hey, I want to say real quick, forgive me for not.
Let me say this real quick. All the people who know me will only have good to say about me. Go ahead.
Yeah, so forgive me for not having the camera on. I just seen the brother Mike on the program, and I said let me jump on real quick. But of course, peace and blessings to my beloved brother Tahaka Bay in the building. Love it, Morris. Love it, Morris World TV.
Thank you, brother.
And peace to the family and peace to the panel. I just wanted to say real quick, brother Mike, as it pertains to his products and the things that he create. I personally have some of his products. He made me a crown, a dope chain, man, and it was totally worth it. And the brother I always seen him to work for the people. Like I never seen him, even if it's one of his crowns is $120. The brother, I see him always work with brothers. That's just real, So the brother is good on his business. That's 100% sure. So I just wanted to put that out there, and his products actually do last for years. Like I have stuff that's for years, and and it's custom made. The brother actually custom makes your stuff into what you want it to be. And yes, you can probably and that's what businesses do. They get a product, and they find the best price at a wholesale price, and then they create their art, and they create the product, and of course they put a tag on it. And I'm not saying no one doesn't have a right to their feelings, but I feel like we should always be just and make sure, you know, we're very loving when we're talking to each other, and you know, that's not try to insinuate. Like I know the last brother was saying, you know, he didn't say, "Oh, Mike, you a scammer," but it was. I could see how Mike was, you know, seeing that insinuation of scamming. You know, so I thought that wasn't the most.
Me a whole bunch of names too,
and I don't want to be, you know, I'm not here to be an attorney for Brother Mike. You know, I know Brother Mike. Knew him for some time. You know, I haven't, you know, been around him in a little while, but you know, the brother always treated me well. Always was respectful to my family. You know, and I've seen him deal with people in the community. You know, and I've never seen him sell any product that was inferior. I mean, that's just true.
Oh, and Bashir, I already mentioned that. I already said that. Mike,
well, I just wanted to vouch for him, brother. That's it.
I got you. Mike sent me a hat. It's of great quality. I don't think that's the argument. I don't think anybody ever can accuse him of taking advantage of
the
people.
last brother. I
but
forgot
no,
his name, and I'm
that
happy
was
I forgot it.
what I'm saying.
That's what he was trying to say.
No, what I'm saying is that he did the numbers and he said basically that is a scam. But
yes, that's my point.
Listen to me. But he's saying it in a rhetorical way. And I think Bashir understand that too. He's saying it in a rhetorical way because he came back and said you have the right to put whatever price you want on.
I don't understand that. That's not kind. He knows I'm on his platform trying to make sales, and then he's gonna say,
you are trying to make sales, or you trying to say
like
that you've
throwing
been
a rock and then hiding your hand. That's bullshit. I don't fuck with people like that, Talker.
No, but listen, brother, watch your mouth. Listen, what I'm saying. When you're on a social media platform, you are opening yourself for any and everything. They have put my mother on platform. They have put my children on platform. They have done all of this stuff. Once you open up and you say that someone is a scammer, then you put people in position to scrutinize what you're doing.
I understand it,
that's
but
just how it goes.
Sound like a fool,
you understand what I'm saying, Bashir?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, yes, sir. And Brother Mike, I feel you. You know, you that scam thing and what's going on. You do not want that attached to you. So I understand, but Brother Breathe, you good, Brother Mike, you good. You know.
Yeah. I don't care what.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I really don't care what people say because I believe in me and I know I'm right. Period.
Yeah, but you know,
and it's not about being right and wrong, but I just know I'm happy with myself. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
Like I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Like I don't mean to say. Well, I do mean like in this situation, I'm right, yo, and I'm happy with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Brother Mike, all I'm saying,
regardless of anything.
Yeah, all I'm saying, brother, is let them see the Mike I know. You know.
No, but this what you see tonight, that's me. What you see tonight, that's me.
That is you. Hold on. I know you can push your chest out. I'm not talking about that, bro. What I'm talking about is that, you know, the true energy that you have. Show them that light, bro. We already know that you. I know you can handle your own, but all I'm saying is that.
No, listen. I'm not a tough guy.
Hold on, real quick, and I got it. Don't be so hard, brother. Just explain what you did, and don't take it personal. And what you do, and just stand behind it. And then the blessing comes because I said, well, I've had his products and dealt with them, so you know I can vouch for that part of the conversation. As far as Rick, I have no idea what's going on with that. But you know, show your light, brother, because we know you can handle your own. But you know, let's deal with a little bit more love, bro. Because the people want your crown, bro. It's people.
I hear what you're saying, but listen, I'm gonna take.
But anyway, I gotta go. I appreciate.
Hey, let me say this to the Imam. You know, it's time for us to return another show, brother.
Yes,
don't do this to the people,
sir.
bro.
I got you.
Asking me about you. Don't do this to the people. So I'm gonna be reaching out to you probably this coming week. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And Brother Mike, hey, it's all good. And we gotta link up too, man. For sure.
We will, but really thank you because you didn't have to call in. Thank you.
It's all good, family. Peace to you. And peace to the family, peace to the citizens. Assalamu alaikum.
That's right. Wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam.
So with that being said, hold up. We're gonna get two more guests and then we're gonna keep it moving. We got El Elo. Talk to me, family.
Peace, beloved.
How you doing, brother? I don't like when they come on like that. Peace, beloved. That mean they've been
Hey,
waiting.
Joe.
I've been patiently waiting
water.
to go.
Hey, listen.
Talk to me, family.
Listen, I want to say, first of all, I want to say peace and blessings to everybody. You know, to all the brothers and sisters that came onto the panel. Listen, this I have many attributes. This is just one of them, and yeah, I just want to you know, chime in. I want to stick to the subject matter. Brother Mike, Wright. My brother copped a hat. He copped a crown for me. It was a gift. Okay. And he's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And there's a lot of things going on in the city of Pittsburgh. You know, there's a lot of pain that's transpiring in the city of Pittsburgh. So my brother, who's been through a lot in his life, and his trials and his tribulations in his life, he started taking heed to the so-called conscious community on 125th. You know what I mean? I'm from there. And he took a journey one time. He was so excited. This was many years ago. This is when you were out there green, brother. You were green. You know? I remember. And I spoke to my brother. I was like, man, when you're out there, be mindful. You know, I was trying to guide him on some of the things that he didn't know about the city of New York. That's where I'm from. That's my birthplace. To make a long story short, in regards to you, brother Wright, is that what you've created came from a deep spiritual rooted place. And you got to continue to work on that place where that came from. Because you've touched so many people. This is the thing, you know, what I'm seeing and watching and listening. I see you're getting defensive, and I see your body language kind of change. I'm watching right now. Your body language changed because you hear the tone in my voice.
No, I'm chilly right now.
Yes, I know. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying, hear me, King.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Is that this is for you. Brother Beg has given you opportunity to express yourself. He's giving you an opportunity for you to be enlightened as well. So in this process, we are all on this same slave ship trying to get free. In order for us to get free, we have to be able to listen to one another. We have to be able to communicate with one another. And he would not bring you on this panel for no reason. And he knows who I am. So those who know the tone of my voice know who El Elo is. I have many attributes. And I'm watching, I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
You know? So I just wanted to say that, and much respect, Brother Bay. You know what time it is. And the whole panel, you know. We got some serious work to do.
You say your cousin or your brother bought the crown? I'm sorry. Yeah,
my brother from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Was he happy?
He was excited. He was so excited that he was able to purchase it because he knew how much it meant to me. He knew how much I influenced him to read and study and get the science and understanding of what it consisted of, not just the crown itself. So it's so much more. It has a principle aspect to it. And this is what I just want to say to you is that, you know, I could tell there's things that you're going through. And the sister came on, she was trying to give you some advice, and you were cutting her off while she was talking because you wanted to express yourself. We have to work more on active listening skills. In order for us to really retain information that's going to help us and guide us and put us on the right path to help give us some clarity, we have to listen. So I'm going to kind of back out. I would love to stay on. I'll keep Brother Bay.
Man, let me say, man, I so appreciate you because you, Dr. Patal, brought some balance to the show that was probably going off the cliff. But I also, you know how I do. I love that my brother Daweed brought his degree to the show of the idea that, hold up, somebody else could do this and yeah, you know what? It may not even be worth what you put out. But now, in all fairness, whatever you do, you put a price on it, that's what it's worth. Because, as I say, the principle in more science is the more science tip of America, a servant is worthy of his hire. And you determine your worth. It is what it is. Now, the attitude and the imbalanced disposition, I don't know if I have to get my brother Dr. Patal to sit my brother Mike down to get that right. But that's one thing we need to work on, our fluctuating emotions over commentary that in like an hour, it don't mean anything to us. So why we let it rile us in this hour right now? But let me get secret. Hey, I'm going to let my brother Patal take us out in a minute. Let me get
I got to charge my computer.
Let me get secret balance, and then I got to get my sister Yasmin, and then I'm gonna go right back to my brother Patal. Thank you, brother Elo.
Peace and blessings.
I gotta charge.
Hey, this know this, people. Before I conclude, the next time I come on, it's gonna be Abu X, because this is who I am. You know what I mean? Many attributes. You know
hey, bro,
jihad is imminent, and you know.
Thank
I know
you
listening.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. You know how we do. Appreciate what you do. All right. Let me get secret balance in here real quick.
Shout out to you, Tarka.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Peace and strength to the family and the panel. Dr. Patal, Sister Yasmin, Brother Mike.
Love. Sound like a chipmunk to me. I gotta change my computer.
I was listening to this message and I began to think about when you were when you brought up what's the guy's name? With the blue with the colloidal silver. That's where we kind of came into him on Brother Rich's show.
Right.
So, there's no, it's like Brother Mike, you are justified in this stance here based on that factor, because when people get questionable like that, and then when they bumping elbows with certain people in places, like I told you, we look at these rappers, these big name people, and they literally cast us down. They don't come to the communities where they come from. They stick around the neighborhoods where they end up going to after they make the money and shut us down. So we can expect that from a lot of these people. But I pulled a card for Brother Mike. It's funny, the card that I pulled too. It's a oracle card, and it says all that glitters. It's a prosperity message. I just want to speak a little bit of it for him so that he can maintain his confidence, because I don't see it as arrogance. I can see that he's probably a bit rowdy, and he'll stand his own in a match with anybody. So, Brother Mike, you keep that masculinity strong like you have, because we can't take the softness anymore standing up in these communities, because you got to protect sisters like me and Sister Yasmin. We want you to be able to protect us. We want to know that you're strong and stand in your message. That's right. But it says sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold, and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American Gold Rush, everyone rushed west to find their fortune, and then deserted their entire towns after mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. We don't want to deplete Mother Earth, and we don't want to deplete ourselves. So we want to stay strong in what we're doing. And you're standing strong, Brother Mike. I just want to let you know, keep your strength, stay vigilant in what you're doing. I see your passion. I don't know where you are, but I would definitely be one of the purchase. I'm always a sucker for a deal, and buying things, from the community. And when I saw the show you were doing with Billy Carson, I was just like, wow, just thinking about how we purchase these things from people that we're thinking are upstanding in the community, but they have no place to go and pull up on them. We can pull up on Brother Mike, just like we can pull up on Brother Taharka. You know what I'm saying? They real. They people that we see in the community every day doing this real work. So keep up the good work, Brother Mike. Don't deal with that guy anymore, because he obviously shady.
Thank you so much, Secret Balance. I appreciate you. All right, we winding down now. Thank you so much for your commentary. Secret Balance, you got to come and read my card one of these days. See what it says.
I got you, Tiger. Y'all have a good night.
Have you ever read it before? Am I okay?
You're good because you stand in the strength of integrity.
All right. As long as I'm okay, because I'm getting nervous right here. Start talking about cars. We got Dr. Patal here talking about he healing people. I want to make sure I'm good. The people's grand sheet got to be in good shape.
That's right.
Thank you so much. Love you, sis. Man. Okay, we winding down now. We winding down, Mike. You're doing good, brother. You're doing good. Let me get my mic.
I got my computer.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Let me get my sister Yasmin in there. Now, Yasmin, that's my sister. She's what we call a vanguard of
Peace, Yasmin.
Of the people's
Peace,
grand
brother
sheet.
Mike.
Peace.
How are
Oh,
you,
that's sister
sir?
Yasmin. I got to give you the good introduction.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, do that, sir. Yes, Grand Sheik.
The Queen, Sister Yasmin, she is the vanguard of the Grand Sheik. In other words, she makes sure that I got eyes everywhere.
That's right.
And that
That's
Sister
right.
Yasmin said, I'm the biggest thing on YouTube right now.
Yes, you are.
Everybody talking about me. So,
all about you.
Thank you so much, Sister Yasmin. She's my eyes when my eyes are closed.
That's right. That's right. That's
go
right.
ahead, Sister Yasmin. The floor is yours, sis.
Yes, brother Mike, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well. Look, I just wanted to ask you, where did you get the idea to come up with the crown?
One day I was just making crowns, and one day I just was like, it just came to me.
It just came to you, and that's and I commend you. And another thing, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
How do you think I am?
You don't answer. You can't ask me a question. I'm answering.
I'm gonna tell you the answer. I'm gonna tell you the answer, but I just want to know because I just had a birthday. How do I appear to you?
You appear to be the age of my son.
How old is that?
He's in his 20s.
20 what?
3.
All right. Well, I'm the copper child, Mike L. I still ride a skateboard. I'm 42.
42.
Correct.
Wow, I didn't expect that. Yeah. Another question is, you know, I know a lot of people came at you tonight, and I saw how defensive you got. Mm-hmm. You know, they were talking about that you were talking about that you were scammed, and you were so passionate about the way you felt, and the opinions came in, and it kind of just threw you all off. Then you had
I don't feel like I was thrown off, but go ahead.
See, let me tell you something, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. Or sir, I shouldn't call you sir. I'm 54 years old, first of all. Mm-hmm. Okay. So when I talk, please don't interrupt me because I'm going somewhere and I might lose my train of thought. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying, all the comments that you got, I think you should kind of take heed to it because I see you going somewhere. Mm-hmm. And all the wisdom that you can get from some of these people, I think you really need to take it. Mm-hmm. Because I see you doing bigger and better things. And whatever the platform Brother Rich had, mm-hmm. that wasn't for you. Mm-hmm. That was not for you. And I do believe that wherever you take your business, the things that you have, you're going to make it. And I'm proud of you because you're not on that block selling drugs. You're not out there doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. I'm glad.
I never sold crack. Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah, we have to believe in you. I mean, you're under me, but you have to do something positive so you can show these other younger people that's under you how to come up. And the first thing you need to do is to listen to the elders. It's a lot of people out there that's seen a thing because I saw the eye movement you made when he said he was an old head.
That don't mean shit to me. I'm sorry. I listen to you because you make sense.
It should, because I had to learn a lot of
stuff. You're an old dummy.
There's no old dummies.
Okay, if you say so.
They might not be very much educated, but I bet you they learn more than you in life because they're older than you.
Experience, yeah.
Exactly.
But so just because you have experience doesn't mean you learn. But I hear what you're saying.
I just want you to be wiser. Just open your mind up and be a little bit more humble. Okay?
You know what humble means by definition?
Look, whatever it means is a good thing.
No, it's not. It's actually
yes,
not.
it is. Yes, it
No,
is,
I'll read
because
it to you.
you're argumentative right now. Being humble is just
No,
stop
I'm gonna read it
and
to
listen
you. I'm
and
gonna read
just
it to you.
you have to take other people's criticism and opinions in, regardless of what they may be.
You asked me to be humble. I'm telling you now.
But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with being
I'm gonna
humble?
tell you right now.
You trying to sell a product. Look, let me tell you one thing. You trying to sell a product and you don't care if people support you or not. That's not the attitude you need to have. I went to school for business administration. That is not the attitude
You
you
don't
have.
sound humble right now.
But I'm just letting you know because I asked you to just be humble. I don't need to know the meaning of it.
You asked me, okay, now you're being, okay, all right. Listen, you're my elder. I respect you. I will, yes.
So why is it so hard to let people talk to you? Why are you so defensive?
You asked me to be humble, right?
Yeah, I was just asking, why are you
I'm
so
not trying to
defensive?
be humble.
So, okay, so what are you trying to be? Help me understand. Maybe it's something I'm missing.
I'm just being me.
Okay. And
look, you know what humble means? Humble is synonymous with inferior, low, low life, low born, low class, lowly. Damn, that's it. You want me to be that?
Low class? No.
I'm just looking
Being
at
humble.
Let me interrupt. The English language is not in a box of one definition.
No, it's
so
not.
In context of what Yasmin said, she's talking about, and I got it on the screen, which you can't see, obviously, having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance.
Are you serious? That's what you want me to have?
Hold up. You
want me to have a low estimate of my importance?
Listen to me. A modest, do you know what or mean?
Yes, talker. I know what or means.
So it's either or. You can have a modest or a low. I have a modest. Now let me stop for a minute. I have a modest estimate of my own importance. Let me show you how I work real quick. I got to do this. I have a modest estimate. I don't have a low estimate. I have a modest estimate of my importance. When somebody see me and be like, oh, Talker Bay, the first time it happened, I got shook. I didn't realize that people seen me as some type of public figure. Because I have a modest estimate. Let me finish. I have a modest estimation of my importance. It took me at least a year for people to start calling me out. I will go to New York and people just out of the caribou, Talker Bay, can I get a picture? Talker Bay. It took me like a year to get used to it.
She's not asking me to be humble because of my celebrity status.
Let me finish. You're not finished. You're not letting me finish, brother. You missing the point. I'm gonna let this rock. Bro. You missing the whole point. Brother, you missing the whole point. When the sister, listen, you're taking humble out of context to suit your own meaning.
I'm gonna call myself Mr. Point from now on. That's my new name. A lot of people have been saying that to me recently.
Listen,
not just you. There must be something to it.
Listen,
I'm gonna call myself Miss the Point.
Listen.
What I'm saying, Mike, is in context, even if you have a definition that you rock with, be open for the context in which she's saying, because she's not trying to be disrespectful. This is that silly conscious community stuff where someone said something and you know they're not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm going to debate it because I learned a new expression or a new definition of something that don't even agree with the context. That's what 125th Street does. They take a word, take it out of context, and then argue the word, flip it and argue it back. That's not what she was saying. And you know that's not what she was saying.
Anytime
What
somebody
she's
asks me
saying
to be
is,
humble,
calm
it's when
down.
I'm defending
She's
myself.
asking you to calm down, take it all in.
Anytime somebody asks me to be humble tonight, it's after I defend myself.
Mike,
so
can I ask you, what are you defending yourself against?
And then tell me to be humble afterwards.
What are you defending? I'm not trying to attack. Look, I'm not trying to attack you,
sis.
I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just trying to. I just want you. Look, I'm from New York too. I grew up in 141st and Hamilton Place. I went to Temple No. 7, Sister Clara Muhammad's. So I know a little bit around there. Okay, so what I'm just trying to say to you is just, I don't want to argue with you. I just want your personality to just to be a little bit more uplifting and understanding what people are trying to say. You're in the business world, and you're gonna be attacked at all areas of the corner. So get used to it.
You just got to be up or ready to be lifted.
Okay, then. So when somebody talks to you, don't take offense to it.
Talk, brother.
Look, if somebody look,
my attitude is uplifted. You got to be ready to be uplifted. That's that polite stuff, man.
If you say so.
I'm just messing with you, Mike.
Yeah, you gotta
be. Sister Yasmin, so you hungry, Ham?
Pardon me?
So you from 144 and Hamilton. So I'm saying you hungry, Ham. You like eating a lot of sandwiches, huh?
No, I like pizza. No.
Okay. Yeah,
I like cheese pizza. Now.
Because let me say this. Somebody said
Mike,
all y'all doing is attacking Mike from off the rip. Nobody is attacking Mike off the rip. This is an interview.
Absolutely not.
Mike, whether Mike acknowledge it or not, Mike is getting very defensive off a question that comes with the interview.
And you know what? I don't even, it doesn't really matter. I get that from my son, so I'm okay with that.
Like when you go on an interview, like on social media, you should, especially Morris World TV, you watched it before.
Jasmine, look, I know you don't have nothing against me. I know you believe in me. I know you support me.
Actually, I wanted to buy hard from you, so you better just kind of just like tone it down a little bit. Tone it down.
Let me slow my roll.
Tone it down. I wasn't gonna buy one. I was gonna buy 3. Tone it down.
Hold on.
Tone it down. I ain't say be quiet. I said tone it down. See, you taking it out of context again. You got to be a people person when you're selling your product. So you got to flip a switch this way, and you got to flip a switch another way.
That's all right.
So,
that's all right. If he mess up his bit, I'm gonna start making them. I'm tired of this, Mike.
Nah, okay, then. Look, put me in there.
I'm just joking, Mike. Don't do that. I'm just joking. I'm gonna bring you back on here.
You're doing well, and I commend you.
And help you out. That's what I want to do.
You got a lot of money behind your back too. That's a lot of money back there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know about that too.
Yeah,
you never know who you're talking about. That's a lot of money back there.
And this is what I used to make the crowns with.
Okay, I don't want no action figure on my crown. I'm a grown woman, babe. Put some queen stuff on there, okay?
Real action figure. See, this is the thing.
All right,
we are the
babe. Thank you so much for letting me be on this panel. And
thank
Mike,
you so much, Sister Yasmin.
Thank you. Everybody else that was on the panel, thank you very much. And look, Mike, soak it in.
Okay.
You got to be a people person. No matter how they come up with, keep that same energy you got right there. Right there. That's what I like. Right there. Right there. That's what we need. All right. Take care.
Thank you too. You sound like a relative.
Let me say this. Let me say this. For urban housewives say y'all bullying Mike. Stop that.
Thank you.
We're grown men and women in here having a conversation on social media. You must be new to Moorish World TV. This is one of the most critical, toughest platform on YouTube. We don't play along to get along here. But when it's all said and done, we are brothers and sisters trying to bring out the best in us all. And just because you get critiqued, or just because somebody question you, just because they get a little bit worked up or something like that, at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters. And stop thinking because somebody question you or somebody critique you that they don't like you, that they hate you. No, Moorish World TV is about transparency. Moorish World TV is about, are you who you say you are? Moorish World TV is about, did you get scammed? And if you did, let me help you so you won't get scammed again. So when people get critiqued, you follow me? When people get critiqued, No matter how long. Somebody say, when does critique equate to bullying? Man, stop using them European sayings. We grew up in a neighborhood where I was called frog eyes all my life when I was 13. I was called skinny head. I was called this and that. That wasn't no bullying. You know what that did? That prepared me for the world. You know what I'm saying? And we need to get better with our intellectual prowess when we deal with the public. We need to stop making them little excuses like somebody is bullying us. We are grown. He's 42 years old. How in the heck can you bully a 42-year-old man? Stop talking that old petty European talk. We grown up in here.
All types
that
of
man
names
can
too,
defend himself.
They used to call me Wesley Snipes, man.
That man can defend himself. We sound like weak, frail, pale Europeans. That's what we sound like in here. Talking about you're bullying him. You're bullying him. How the heck do you bully somebody who's been through the things that we've been through as a people? Ain't no bullying. Still sharp and sealed, whether it's intellectually, whether it's criticizing, whatever it may be. But when we walk out of here, we brothers and sisters that want a better way for us all. This is not that platform where we walk out of here ignorant, mad, and want to fight and kill one another. This is not that platform. So we need to stop putting out this in the energy. Stop putting this energy out in the atmosphere. We're bullying somebody. That's that stuff that European does. You're bullying, cyber bullying, cyber raping, all that old goofy old stuff. Man, we went through more stuff and more trauma than anything in any people. And now somebody critique you on a platform and we call it bullying. Man, get a life. Get out of here. Like a 42-year-old man, 42-year young man, cop a child.
Stop bullying me.
Man, be quiet, Mike. I'm tired of you already. Nah, just. But I'm serious. But Mike, I want to let my brother Dr. Patal take us out. But brother, I got all your links in the chat. And let me tell you something. One thing about my platform, I can disagree with you. I can agree with you. I can give you some tough questions. But at the end of the day, you are my brother. You know what I mean? And anybody who have watched my platform, I disagree with Angel Snupnup. Angel Snupnup went up on me on Facebook. I mean, tore me to shreds. Angel Snupnup, my man, because I understand. And even when you get worked up because somebody critique you or I ask you a hard question, at the end of the day, you my man, because I know that you got a good heart. I know that you mean well. I know that your intentions is not to scam or rip nobody off. And from that alone, I'm going to rock with you. You know what I mean? And Dr. Patal verified that. What's my brother Iman verified that. I can verify it myself. And so, brother, you good. But we still have to remember that we're on a public forum. It's a public platform. And people may ask or say anything, but we ain't going to equate that to no bullying. Not with a 42-year-old guys from Manhattan walking the streets and skateboarding all around the country. And now he's a victim of being bullied. Get out of here. Come on.
Much.
You know I'm telling the truth, Mike. The floor is yours, brother. And then we're going to let Dr. Patal take us out.
Cyberbullying is serious.
Not for us. We've been bullied by a group of people for the last 4,000 years. This cyber stuff ain't nothing. We've been really bullied.
It's real, but I understand your people.
We've been bullied since Rome ran up in North Africa. You talking about? Egypt ain't never looked the same. Morocco don't look the same no more. Come on.
I like to make a truce with the brother that I had words with who said I was arrogant and that's all he could say. Truce.
It's all right. Brother, the Morris World TV citizens understand. Daweed understand, brother. Let me tell you, we understand. We do this all the time.
You understand? Next time we won't speak like that. I will.
It's okay, brother. We can speak like that, but when it's over said and done, we still brothers, and let's leave in peace. It's okay to get worked up. Like Urban Housewife. You sound triggered. I am. Because I want us to have real, genuine dialogue with real emotions because we care about the situation. We care about situations. We get passionate about situations. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's something wrong when we allow our passions to control our decision making. But to be passionate is totally different than being in your passions. Those are two different things. Once you're in your passions, you start making stupid decisions. But when you're passionate, you express yourself in ways that catch people off guard, and it might not be so comfortable. And that's what Mike was doing. But as you see, he just bounced back and said, I want to make peace with that. And that's what real kings do. And that's why you should purchase a crown from a real king.
Please, thank you.
That's a good commercial. Yo, dude, I don't want to see that on your website. I'm gonna charge you if you put that one on your website.
You're the best.
No
greater promotion.
But brother Mike, I appreciate this interview, and I love roller coaster interviews. You know I do. Anybody watch my show know I love roller coaster, and this was a great interview. It was a beautiful interview, and thank you all the Moorish World TV citizens for participating. But Mike, I want you to take us out. Put all your the sites and everything you got. The links are all in the comment section, but I'll have right after you, Dr. Patal can take us out, and then I'll close out. The floor is yours.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, so
Talk, I'll be right back.
Okay, brother.
All right, so if everybody could go to the online store, anybody who wants a crown, just go to the online store right now. I have a deal going on. It's labeled a mystery crown. So there's 3 different crowns that you can get. This is for my crown collectors. So all you got to do is order the mystery crown. You'll get one of the 3 crowns that you see in the picture. It's a mystery. So it's basically whatever I have in stock, that's what you get. If you want something specific, tomorrow morning, I'll put maybe 1 or 2 items on there that are specific. Maybe I'll do it tonight. It won't be a mystery. It'll be a definite. You're going to get the Aya Heru crown, or you're going to get the King Tut crown. All right. But if you don't want that, you can also call me. You can call me anytime, 24/7. If I'm awake, I'm gonna pick up the phone and I will accommodate you. Right now I have stock. You know, I have supply. So if you order, you'll get your order soon. You know what I'm saying? If you have any questions, all you have to do is call. You can call and order a crown. So if you go to the site, you don't see what you want, just call me and we'll work it out. The crowns, the price points is $120, $150, and $200. Those are the price points. If you really want a crown but you don't have enough, I allow people to offer a reasonable offering. So you might be a few dollars short. I'm gonna work with you. My IG is ISKATENY. I also have another IG. It's called Marvel Comics Crowns. Marvel Comics Crowns. Then I have another one. It's called We Are the Crystal Children. My YouTube channel is Conscious Black Crystal Connection. Also have a YouTube channel called Marvel Comics Crowns. If y'all listen, I want to hear the Cash App sound. If y'all feel like supporting, my number is 212-256-1358. That's my Cash App. If I could hear the Cash App sound before we end this broadcast, I would be just so happy. Anything y'all could offer would be greatly appreciated. But I'd rather you buy something from the site. I'd rather make something for you, provide my product to you. But offerings are greatly appreciated as well. So again, my phone number is 212-256-1358. That's my Cash App. I think my Cash App.
Let me put it in there,
212-256-1358. That's my Cash App. So if you want to send me something, you just type that number in.
I ain't never put nobody's phone number up in there.
That's how you do it. You can put the phone number in, and you're gonna see something pop up. It's gonna say ISKATENY. It's gonna be a picture of a sacred gem of a little baby going like this. It's gonna be the Vesica Pisces symbol, and you're gonna see a little baby going like this. Yeah, and then that's and follow me. Look, if y'all are watching this right now, follow me now. I'm gonna see if my numbers go up. Follow me on the IG now. ISKATENY. I got tons of content. It's educational. Like I really teach. I have a book club. You see, so the book club, what I do is I get my favorite books and I read them to you, so that maybe if it was a book that you were thinking about buying, you could just hear me read it. You could see, kind of get a gist of what's in it. And then if you want to buy it, you go buy it, but you hear me read it first. So I narrate the books for you, just like particular chapters, not the whole book, but bits and pieces that I think you might want to know, that I think might inspire you to buy the book. I'll read that to you, and I'll give you an audio, visual, musical montage along with it. And that's all on my channel. I got over 200 something videos. You really got to surf through my channel to see what I have to offer.
I'm just
What's the comments?
I don't know what you don't do. I'm like, man, I don't know what you don't do. You do. You sure you ate from the island?
Which island?
Jamaica. You know, my Jamaican brothers, boy, they get busy.
I'm into 12 job man.
Let me stop for my Jamaican brothers being here. Now, you know, Targa, that's the last time you're going to disrespect me.
It's good work.
My brother Zion Lex be calling me tomorrow, bro. Now, hold up now. We can do the Hebrew and the Moorish thing, but we're not doing the Jamaican thing. All right? Shout out to Zion Lex.
So yeah, I skateboard, I snowboard, I make crowns, I make rings, I make jewelry, I make bracelets. I didn't even show you all my pieces. I make medallions, everything.
So look.
I film. I'm a cinematographer. Again, I'm a photographer.
What is your IG sports. Again, though? What is your main IG, real quick?
ISKATENY.
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 How you do it? At IG or something? That's how you do it.
You just put at ISKATENY. And then Marvel.
Bro, I ain't writing all them down. Good goodness, bro. You named about 7. That's why I said your main one.
Good goodness and gracious. Good goodness and gracious.
Goodness. Bro, how many did you name? About 5 of them?
I named 3.
I type like I'm in the 80s, man. I don't know this thing like that. But no, for real. You can come back and put it in the comment section and I'll approve it. All right?
Gravy.
I'll approve it. Like most time people don't see their stuff in the comment section because I don't approve it, but I'll approve it. You know what I'm saying? My brother T-Nat said, does he do wholesale?
Nah, I don't do wholesale.
You better start.
I mean,
this brother got an organization here in Baltimore.
Give me a call.
This is my good brother.
Yeah, give me a call. I'm interested.
That's my brother from the Temple of New African Thought. No,
real solid people.
Listen, I wouldn't have hit that if it wasn't. That's T-Nat. That's Temple of New African Thought. Holistic Wellness Center. See, this is how you know realness in the community. Although I got a YouTube face, I can verify that brother right here and his father, his family are really about that work.
Is that the brother that was on last
night? Some of these people, they ain't about that work.
Is that the brother that was on last night?
Yeah, the other night before last. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah, I work with the brother.
And his walls look just like Dr. Patal, right behind. That's right. They got the ancestors everywhere. Representation everywhere. Real business. And let me tell you something. You know how I get on a lot of different groups and all of that? I remember one time, quite a few times, our temple used their center to have our meetings for the Moorish Science Temple of America. We a family here, bro. So, brother said, if you do wholesale,
I ain't had no cash out yet.
Bring me the picture of my brother.
Brother asking for some wholesale. Let the brother give you a call.
People don't. Brother.
We not a cash app. We not a cash app platform.
You're not a cash app society.
Nah.
The haka.
He said we're not a cash app platform.
That's something to show you.
What you got, brother?
Hold on. The wife bringing it now.
And that's what I'm saying. You know, and this is what we're going to try to do. Even we're going to try to make this a community, not a conscious community, but a community. Moorish World TV going to make a community, a digital community where we respect each other. We can disagree with one another.
Taka, you ready to see my brother?
Work with one another. Let me see what you got.
Me and him is one.
Oh! He got got a nice clear picture too. Good goodness gracious. Good goodness gracious. Man, I love when I see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, it really touched my heart because most people have such a misunderstanding of what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali stand for. And even if they did, he was a historical figure that should be respected amongst our people. And unfortunately, our people have swept him under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't understand, man, this brother really set some things in motion for us to do the things that we do today. So, Dr. Patal, that touched my heart right there, bro.
Let me say this. Let me.
Take us out. Take us out, brother. Dr. Patal.
Remember this now.
Thank you, brother. Woo!
Noble Drew Ali represented the first thing, love.
Yeah.
Love was the first thing. It wasn't about religion. It wasn't about the European in the sense about his behavior. It was us knowing the European paperwork, knowing the European systems to liberate us through love, to heal us, to free us, to be liberated as a family, as the original people. When he said Asiatic, it was to set us free through us being liberated through the same victimization we going through now, because of hate, because of misunderstood, because of not knowing ourselves, not knowing who we are, where we came from, and how we rule this world through the proper rights, liberation, authenticity, integrity, and love. That's what the Prophet was about.
Absolutely.
That's what he was about. He wasn't about bickering, warring. Then the Prophet was about healthcare. Us being the healthiest people through our indigenous herbs, our foods, our water systems, our land. Okay? That's what he was about.
Tell it.
That's what you think he lost his life for? Because he was educating us only? No. Because he was healing us, and he was healing the same European.
Come on, Dr. Patal.
He was healing the same European. See, we don't talk about those things. We talk about everything else that we should be talking about, but what we should be talking about, we don't talk about. Okay? What did Percival Randolph do to Abraham Lincoln? Percival Randolph learned from Noble Drew Ali. Did he not? And Percival Randolph, what did he do? He educated a literate European in Abraham Lincoln. He wrote the greatest speech for Abraham Lincoln. Okay? So Noble Drew Ali was the blueprint to our DNA on this land, in this landmass that we call America, that we call New York, Philly, Pittsburgh, Boston. He was the blueprint. He was the archetype. But what happened? We let ego take away our love.
They calling me now, Talker.
Who that?
Okay.
The people, they texting me. They want
Don't worry about it, Michael. Remember now, love is humanity. All men show love. All men show understanding, understanding, overstanding in different ways. But the end result is love.
There we go, Patal.
The end result is love.
It's only love and hate. You vibrate between the two.
Between the two, but you know you're not hate, so you don't worry about hate.
Yeah.
That's not you, so you don't care about that.
No.
That ain't you. That ain't got nothing to you. You only care about what represents you.
Yeah.
Takaka Bay care about representing the people through integrity, righteousness, justice, and truth. So that's what he care about. So sometimes it gonna look ugly, but that don't mean it's ugly.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Look.
Let's go.
If you look at my channel, just look at my channel. That's all y'all gotta do.
No, but remember, Mike, I know you. I don't gotta look at your channel. I know you. Yeah. They don't know you. But you don't worry about what they don't know. You let them come and learn.
Yeah.
You let them come and learn. Every man is judged based upon his actions and his deeds.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm pleased with my actions. You can judge.
And your word. You got a word. Tahaka is held against his word. I might not like Tahaka. I might not like how he expresses himself. I might not like what he say and do. But is he doing a duty still? Is he doing a service still? Is he giving us truth that we may not have known? He's doing that. So we have to respect that. The work might not look good. It's like you building a house. The finished product might not look good, but that house might be one of the best house built inside, the interior, the plumbing, the pipes. It's still the foundation. It's the best foundation ever built.
I gotta add it. I gotta add on, Dr. Patal. I've told people 2 years ago, I said we're gonna clean up what they call the conscious community so we can open the door for real teachers to come through. No more fake teachers. Can you imagine just listening to you on this show tonight? I cannot imagine, and I don't want to put you against anybody, but I'm gonna say the bodega scholars that turned it into a circus. I could not imagine you in those circles expressing the true essence of the principles as taught by our ancestors in a heated, ignorant, circus-like debate. I can imagine you in that. And so my theory was, and continue to be, we need to move that stuff out the way so our people can receive brothers like you, brothers like T-Nat. And I even told Moorish Americans that they need to step up too so they can teach the authentic teachers of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Let me go in and do the demolition. And so Moorish World TV has been calling out these people to show and prove if they are fraud. What they do is they attack my family, they attack me, and they do all of these crazy things. But if they're not frauds, then the only thing they need to do is prove me wrong and shut me down. Prove that I'm lying on them. That's all they got to do. Whether it would be Inky, whether it would be Sinetta, whether it be any of those characters. Prove that I'm lying. Moorish World TV be out of business. But no one has proved that I'm lying.
And that's what I'll say. I haven't told one lie tonight. You know, I made some very big claims, but I haven't lied.
So, what's the closing remarks, Dr. Patal? And I got your email. I'm going to email you tomorrow. What's your closing remarks, brother? Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Let us, regardless of race, color, creed, manhood, womanhood, let love and integrity rule us. Let love and integrity rule us. Do not let jealousy, malice, ego step in front of love and integrity. Because at the end of the day, you sick not only by what you eat, is by what you think and what you do. And if you vibrate on a low conscious level, a lower level, that same energy going to eat you away and give you that dis-ease and going to cause mayhem and cause imbalances in yourself, your family, and everything that you do. So let love and integrity be your leader in all decision making, in all things, in all matter. Love and integrity. That's what heals you. Because if your cells is full with anger, hate, and jealousy, it's going to rob you of life. Force. I don't care what crystal you do, what meditation you do, what green juices you do, what detoxing you do. If you don't got love and integrity, you can't be healed. You can't be salvaged. And that's the healing of the nation as a people. Love and integrity. So let that be your guiding force and your guiding star and your guiding way. Love and integrity. Be great, stand great, stay tall. Love to the people, integrity.
Thank you, family, and salute to you. Salute to Mike. We close it out, family. I just want to add this. Prophet Noble Drew Ali in the building. If you're a friend of the Moors, then you're a friend of mine. Islam. Thank you, brother.
Islam.
Dr. Patal. Look for my email.
Welcome.
Look for my email. Thank you, Mike. So, family, let's do this. Let's do this. These are the type of shows that I want. I don't care if it get heated. I don't care if we disagree. I love that Daweed came in and speak his speech. And guess what? He has a valid point. But his valid point is raw. Like, his point is that someone can go and buy a hat for $7 and buy the this and da. And a total of $15, they can do the same thing that brother is selling for $120. But what people pay for on the flip side of that is the art, the energy that Mike put into it. And he's able to set his price. And Daweed even said that too. So it's just good conversation. And it's learning conversation. And I must admit that I agree with Rev Rock Wilder 85. He got played. He got played. And to add to that, he kept going back for more. But now, do he make a good product? Absolutely. Does he have integrity with his product? Absolutely. I've never heard any bad things about his product. I never heard any bad things about people talking down on his product. So all of that's intact. But I agree with Rev Rock. He got played. And he kept going back for more. So let that be a lesson to y'all. So he designs Brother Rich hats. The hats that Rich was wearing, yep, he designed them. Yep. And maybe that was some of the sentiments of his response, because maybe he knew he got played. And he said he was rolling the dice. But his product is top notch. The way that he approached business and his product may be at variance, but his product is top notch. We didn't hear anything about that. So I think this was a beautiful show. I'm just looking forward to the next show. I'm hoping that I got Wi-Fi. I'm hoping that I got hardwire internet at the new location. If I got hardwire internet at the new location, my brother from TNAT will be in the building Saturday. If not, I may have to reschedule, because I want them to be the first interviewee in the new location. You follow me? I want them to be the first. So I'm hoping that I can get things locked in tomorrow. I hope Donna Mike is in here. Donna Mike might have to come in and run the cable line. I already on the line with the cable people. Their installation is 2 weeks out, but they will provide me everything I need tomorrow, and it will install. I can install myself. That's if the well, I was gonna say that's if I know how to do it, because I don't think no wiring there. So we're gonna see in a minute. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see in a minute. I'm just hoping that everything go good, because we about to get busy, family. We about to get busy. You dig? You dig? Everybody all right? I think this was a good show. You think it was a good show? I think, let me see what I'm looking for right here. Hold up 1 second. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something. Where is it? I was just looking for something. I just seen something a minute ago. I just wanted to. Man, what happened? Let me see. I was just looking for something. So, family, everybody thumbs up for me while I look for this. I don't know what I was just looking at. I was just looking at something, and I wanted to share it, but whatever. I guess it wasn't meant to be shared today. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all, family. Yeah, and I would love to have Rich come on the show. I would love to have Rich come on the show. Maybe if somebody know Rich, somebody send him an email. Tell him we want him on the show. We want to hear what Rich got to say. I mean, I want to hear what Rich got to say. If somebody got Rich email, somebody email Rich. Tell him Tagabe want to invite him to the show to respond to this. I don't think it's that bad. It probably could be fixed. You know what I'm saying? It probably could be fixed. I don't think it's that bad, actually. You follow me? With that being said, in the words of my sister Yasmin, the best show on YouTube is signing off.
He says to Tagabe, Toronto Johnson, I call for a mortgage court on Brother Toronto Johnson and anybody who's riding with him with this scandal, with these videos of me and my wife frauding the people.
Check it.
I never saw my brothers and sisters serving these packages when I was with Daweed Ali and them and Taj and them used to come to Chicago.
I laid them old boys to rest. They was dead asleep anyway. Sleepwalking, they keep talking. I probably catch a charge and I don't care what any say. Nobody. Yeah, I'm the people's grand sheik, and the people's grand sheik ain't seen a man I can't beat. Only the gods is my equal. You mortals, you just my sequel. You just my sequel. What the 85ers? Dip divers? Trying to symbolize us? You already dead. Who done got up in your head? Rent free. You wanna know who sent me? Who sent you? Leg, head. I tried to pull you out the bed, but you got up all groggy. Started talking real crazy, eyes foggy. Couldn't see through the fog. Then I had to bring the dogs, barking all up in your ear, acting like you don't care. Oh, you don't care? Like you don't preserve life. Oh yeah. And you really don't care, right? Oh, you don't care, right? Well, we gon' really check that, bet that, respect that. Since you said you ain't scared to die. Blah, 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 blah. I laid them young boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. I laid them old boys to rest. They was sleepwalking anyway. I'm the people's grand sheik. I ain't seen a man I can't beat. I laid them young boys to rest. They was sleepwalking anyway. I would take you on any day. Michigan, New York, Cali, where you at? What you thought? From that town to Baltimore, everybody on the road is all raw. They ready, choppers. I don't really think you want the problem. Hold up, raise the thought up. Back to Allah. Leg, head. I try to get him out the bed. Get him up. Sleepwalking anyway. Sleepwalking anyway. Wake up. Keep talking. Sleepwalking anyway. Wake up. I don't care what any say. Nobody. I'm the people's grand sheik, and the people's grand sheik. I ain't seen a man I can't beat. Never. You mortals, you just my sequel. You mortals, you just my sequel. Only equals is the gods. You mortals, that's my sequel. I see dead people. Hey. I see dead people. I lay them old boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. I lay them young boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. Hey, people's grand sheik. I ain't never met a man that I can't beat. No. The gods is my only equal. That's it. You mortals, you just my sequel. That's it.
I call for a march court on Brother Toronto Johnson and anybody who's riding with him with this scandal or with these videos of me and my wife frauding the people.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it was straight fact. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. Family, see y'all tonight, 9:30. Let's go. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I'll be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till